The church.
Children.
Audrey's favorite place in the shed.
Or is this the church that you've got a funeral set up, Ty?
I think so.
If we don't go now, oh, hello, we're live. Hello, gamers. We are now at the Crovans of Gates.
Hello,
The gates of
gamers.
Crovans are all over
Hello,
us.
gamers. It is I, your friendly neighborhood Jake kidnapped at harbor.
Hey all, Eli here, and damn it! I can't believe I've been gated at Crovans. How dare they? Such an appetite.
I know the perfect sound mic to christen this Crovan's Gate Part 12 stream.
That is. It's Crovan Gate, but beside a river.
No. No, Ty, no. Stop it. We've moved past Ellsbridge.
No,
It stays dead.
it's too iconic. I feel like this graveyard spine. Look how much joy. Look at all these dead people.
Just put
Or
just
can
put the station.
somebody in the
Just put
live
the
stream
station
chat
as
clip
a
Ty
name,
saying
as one of the headstones.
no? Somebody in this live stream chat after the live stream, can somebody please clip Ty saying, "Wow, look at all these dead people."
Yeah.
Look at those chickens. Poor woman. Poor woman.
Ty, I know what you should do. You should have a grave. You should have. No, hold on. I know why there's a funeral here. It's the funeral for SI3D.
Yeah, definitely.
We should have a headstone in here.
Well, why don't you make headstone asset?
I don't know. I don't know if there's an asset smaller to fit the whole name. I don't think so. Aside from the signal
No, I
boxes,
said,
which
why don't you make
as
one?
small as it can get.
I said, why don't you make one, you idiot?
I can't. I'm not a fucking modeler.
Well, learn. Skill issue.
Well, why don't you learn? Skill issue.
I'm a very busy man, and this is a very busy railway.
This is my railway, and I give the orders, said T-Jock.
Yes, I'm Sir Top and Jock.
Oh, Matt Hymak's early, apparently. Hello.
Mad High Mech. Well, you should
Hymak's really
go and
angry.
get anger lessons if you're mad.
Hymak's so angry, man. Don't anger it. It's already angry enough.
Don't anger the bear.
Ha ha ha.
Don't wake that baby.
Watch it, wake it up. Freaking baby goes
Jay,
full demonic mode.
God say, James, the babysitter.
Oh,
Been meaning to
Neil,
ask for a
the
while.
baby.
I've been meaning to ask for a while. I think in the Merge Miss stream, Jake mentioned something about an in-depth mapping video.
Yeah,
Are
that's
there any
Jake's.
proper plans for that to happen?
Yeah,
Since my time at
Jake's doing all that. It's Jake's baby.
Babe.
Jake is a proud single mother.
So in other news, yes, I watched the Looney Tunes movie, The Day the Earth Blew Up. It was really good.
Would you
If no
recommend
one's
people
watched the
who
movie
are in
yet,
America?
you need to watch it.
Would you recommend people who live in America go see it whilst they can?
You need to see it. this movie's not being promoted enough. It's just outrageous.
Eli,
Like
why don't you make a X post or a Blue Sky post?
what?
Why don't you make an X post or Blue Sky post?
Think about it.
Think about it. 2 seconds.
It's really dead ass.
Dead ass, B.
My ass is so dead.
I don't want to know. No.
Well, you don't believe it? Go check the gravestone near my house.
I thought for a second, Eli, you were going to say, if you don't believe it, why don't you check my ass?
No, go check the gravestone, and then you'll find my ass dead. It's skeletons right there. Go check it.
Oh, no, you need to go to the church and ask God to forgive you. Then you can go and die.
Well, my ass is dead. How can I forgive myself for letting my ass die?
Why is only your ass dead?
I don't know.
Bit weird that.
My, everything else is fine. I don't know why why my behind of all places is dead. That's right.
Where's this? Where's this going? No. I was watching Family Guy last night. I forgot how much of a funny show that was. It's so fucking stupid.
Which season?
10.
10.
I'm on season 7.
I haven't watched Family Guy enough to keep it up. To keep up on it.
So I wanted to watch the one where they go back to the pilot episode.
I
Because
watched the
obviously,
pilot episode. It was pretty good. I mean,
because obviously
well,
what's
for
happened.
Halloween, it was basically episode 1.
Whoa,
Yeah,
that's ahoy.
yeah, I was about to say,
Ahoy.
crash ahoy.
James is such a prom night dumpster baby.
Hey, hey, who wants to play drink the beer? Right here. You win. All right. What do I get? Win another
Another
beer.
beer. Let's unplug the TV and watch the game.
It was not even plugged in the first place, according to the time travel episode.
TV's not even plugged. Yeah, it wasn't when you watch it. It's so stupid. That's one of the favorite episodes. It's just so funny.
The time travel episode is just in so. It's just so. Not
It's
mentioning what happens.
Tesco.
I'm not mentioning what happens in the episode, anyways.
The episode's like over 10 years old at this point. Doesn't really matter if you spoil it.
No, it's the events of the episode that worry me if I mention them.
It's a wonderful day for bye.
No, that's the wrong episode.
I don't care.
Would you want like an apple nap pie? No. Just slams a bunch of pies.
Sounds good to me. Sounds like there's nothing wrong with this place. Shalom, everybody. Juice. Oh yeah, I forgot. This is a Disney universe. But look how nice and shiny my buttons
Just
are.
hit
Just
the
push the
button.
button. Yeah.
Such a very weird episode.
Oh, good. It's really July. You can't leave bagels. I'm glad he's on our side.
Would you guys move? You're blocking the TV.
How does it feel being on a normal network for once? Fuck you.
Cute. Bye. It's Seth Green.
Hey, He-Man, Transformers, Thundercat. Those shows existed.
Yeah, those shows existed. I do like the fact it's Seth Green. Guess he's like the people behind Robot Chicken. That- How ironic.
We're gonna destroy your planet with this Death Star blower up a gun thingy. Meow. She said no. Should we still do it? Yeah.
So why is I've got a golden ticket in my friggin' head right now? Do you know why?
Good morning. Look at the sun. Bye-bye.
Because I'm gonna go. Yeah, that's
Because
repeat.
I've got a golden dick.
Wow.
Grandpa Joe, the lazy sod, won't get up to help Charlie be the breadwinner for the family, but gets up when he finds that there's free chocolate.
I'm gonna go check. I'm gonna go check the Twitter.
Fuck you, Ty. You got it in my head now.
What I
I
got a
mean, it's
golden
making me.
ticket and just watch Grandpa Joe first time walking for the first time in years, and then he just fucking trips in one of the wooden boards.
Wasn't that like a WTL network joke where he just bends down off the bed and he goes, I had a dream when I would
Yeah,
told you, didn't I? You really thought I had it. Oh.
I do like the I would say the 2005 version because Audrey. Oh, sorry,
Because
Audrey.
Audrey. Because
Yeah,
Audrey.
yeah. Grandpa Joe looks like Audrey. Not gonna lie. Old man equals Audrey.
Eli.
Joking. No.
No.
In all seriousness, Grandpa Joe, the 2005 version just gets up and just goes yippee, just starts randomly tap dancing for some reason. He just starts tap dancing.
Isn't that what
I think
happens in the
that's what.
book though?
Yeah, yeah, that's exactly what happens because they try to be as accurate to the book as possible with some modifications.
In
Shut
the,
up, T-Jock.
in their own fucked up Tim Burton kind of way.
Yeah,
Like
they
when he
made a
starts having
mask.
like the flashbacks about his dad, and he's like, Daddy, and I'm like, what the fuck is this?
No,
And
he goes,
you know what's
when
when
he
really
first mentions
what's
it, he
really
goes,
funny
Daddy,
what's
Papa.
really funny about the Grandpa Joe flashback is that he just remains the same age when he says back when I was younger, just shows Grandpa Joe in the same fucking age, but
I think he
Also,
walking.
means younger in the terms that he was able to walk.
But that's still a gag. That's still a funny gag. Rusted Workshop asks, "How big is the map going to be?"
well, it's going to have all the lines on there anyway. Put it that way.
It's going to be bigger than Jupiter, says Storo G.
Wait, what's this about?
I'm
No,
reading the live stream chat right now.
Oh, oh yeah, yeah. If it's anything like the Miro that I have sometimes shared on private live stream calls, um, yeah, you're gonna be in for like a 4 hour video.
Literally. At worst, 7 hours.
If you think hybrids Miro is gonna be big, you haven't seen Hugo's or the iOS. It's Miro.
Yeah, Hugo's is just another level of massiveness
No,
because just
Hugo's is just that's its own fucking beast. That it's like I can't even begin to describe it because he's only doing seasons 1 to 12 with Tap Bar,
yep.
but and I mean every set, not every variation, but like every major set, and even some stuff that's seen once.
T-Talk, I've been meaning to ask this. Should I join Carson's video workshop Patreon?
Uh, no, it's not really that active. Nobody really does that many calls in it.
But then again, it could be
You do
credited
get
in
your
the
name.
latest
You do
video.
get your depending which tier you do get your name credited. But
Yeah, like how you get credited.
uh, it's up to you. If you've got the money, join. Or
Oh,
I would.
mangoes,
Are you
mangoes.
subscribed to Terry 55 Stephanie's channel?
No, I mean I am, I thought you meant the patron. Yeah, I'm
No,
subscribed
I'm
to his
talking.
channel.
No,
I'm s-
I meant Max's channel.
yeah, I'm
Oh,
subscribed to Max's YouTube channel.
maybe support him on Patreon.
I don't really keep up with a lot of it, but
I watch Max for his Terrier travels. But I've started watching some of the other stuff. He's also recently done the Ivo Q stories, which were really
yes,
cool.
I think I've seen them. I haven't watched the whole videos.
But you get access to
Yeah, the soundboard. Oh yeah, Mango's in the chat. Hi, Mango.
Hello Mango.
Tank Engine Shad. It's the Crovan. It's Crovan the Gate. Need to do a letterbox, says Mango. What's
iOS Raw Mail.
why is it called Crovan's Gate
Yeah,
if
that's
there's
a good
no
point.
guy named?
That's a good point. Iris Project slash Ty. Where's the Raw Mail sorting on Karen?
Mango. That would be me,
can't
Eli.
stop.
Yeah, it's me, Eli. Hello, that's me. Mentioning your
Hello.
name. Goodbye. Dun, 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 dun.
Goodbye.
Do, 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 do. Hello, Mango of Tropical.
And the other speaker is T-Jock, who is an avid speaker in the streams and an active viewer in the hybrids.
I thought you were going to say an active streamer.
No, God, imagine.
Oh my god. I would get nothing done.
It's the final brain cell. Da, 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 da. That's what Tank Engine Chad said.
You know what, taking into chair just for that, I'm gonna I'm gonna give you a very special present.
Buffers to Nowhere says, will the iOS project have the Sodor Fastbear's factory?
No,
But but T-Jock, the funny British man who gets fringlocked. Not even
no, I would.
joking. Not even joking. He's dead ass British.
Who's dead
How
ass
does
British?
The main villain of the Five Nights at Freddy series.
Wow, I don't care. But then again, it probably does make sense. That does make
Mango
sense.
says,
But
"I don't,
also,
the brain cells are all gone. I don't know what you mean."
this is Thai streams. There's no brain cells. No offense, Thai.
Uh,
He doesn't even rebut it.
Who pressed that? Who pressed that button?
It was me because somebody was bound to ask for it. We got it out of the way, got it out of the system. Let's move on. We can do more important things. You can't just show that sign.
what that? Yeah.
Oh my god, Buffers, the break van is in the chat as well as Mango. What the fuck? I don't think these. What? Buffers to Nowhere says Thomas took the Fazbear
That's
part
right.
from the
That's right,
factory.
Mango. That is the billboard of all time.
Buffers to Nowhere says Thomas took the Fazbear parts from the factory, but kept losing it in the fire free times before delivering it to Topin's son's birthday party, where everyone died. I would assume.
Thomas took the
Yeah,
fastbread part from
Mango.
the
Yeah,
factory, but
Mango.
kept losing it in the fire
Yeah,
3 times before delivering it to Top and Son's birthday party.
yeah, Mango.
So Topham was very close with Thomas
I was
Fazbear. He
mentioning.
was not happy.
Yeah, man. Yeah, there we go. Mango says, "Well, I am the break van. What do you mean?" There's someone else in the chat called, not even joking, the break van, and has the profile picture of the T-Toss break van.
Uh, I would assume. So.
The best scene was that
Oh,
when Fredbear
oh,
began dancing all over the seventh
it's
plank wagon.
October. Let's go.
October. Oh my god.
Hello.
The
Two
stream has peaked.
the stream is peaked. There's two T-Toss members in the stream.
Well, one's in chat, one's in the voice call now.
One's in chat because
So I have voice. Percy!
Where's Shadow the Hedgehog? I'm very disappointed.
Hey, I'm back.
October. Where's Shadow? I'm very disappointed.
Where is Shadow? Hold on, let me get Shadow. There's Shadow.
Oh my god, it's Shadow the Hedgehog! Oh!
Sorry I had to go. I had to eat lunch, but lunch ended up being pretty
How dare you
brutal.
try to eat lunch and keep yourself sustained, you pig.
How dare you use iodine? How dare you
do I have-
how dare you have a real life habit
Yeah,
have to
SMH.
mute
and not stuck to the iOS project live stream?
Do I have to mute everybody's soundboard again? Because I will.
I already have done that. I don't, because the soundboards are incredibly annoying.
I only lower it just by a little.
You know what, T-Jock? I'm in blissful ignorance of whatever the hell you're playing right now.
That it was just you don't want to know. You really don't want to know.
Soundboard is muted again. Good.
Tim Dunn, indeed,
Tim done these nuts. Got him.
got him.
What?
Right, like, and share at worldstar.com.
I'll never
Okay, the
understand
Game
this
Star.
chat.
Let's get right into the iOS news.
That's Keemstar and Worldstar are two different things, but okay, if that okay.
Load and
Oh.
launch. Barrel delivery set.
A man has fallen in the river on the iOS city.
A man has fallen for a man in Lego City.
It be the
A
party
man
of
has
eight.
fallen into the man in Lego Man. Hey, build a new Lego man.
Man.
A man has fallen into L's river.
How
No,
dare he?
no.
The fish population there is in danger. Just
We've
gonna
revision.
cause.
I fuck.
Blue, I'm not going to be playing the sound. I'm not playing the sound. I refuse to
No,
play the
no.
sound.
Well, it
T
doesn't
Jocks
matter.
like
I
T
have
Jocks
it
like
muted.
T
It doesn't
Jocks
matter. I
like
have it muted. I was just
T
making a reference. I was
T
just
Jocks
trying.
like T Jocks like don't make me tap the sign.
Don't finish that sentence.
I was just being mimetic.
I
or
know.
whatever.
I know. I know. With great power Don't you finish that sentence.
Mango, why aren't you in this server? I feel like you should be. Ty gave me a free pass to be in here just because I'm an iOS team member. I feel like Mango should be in here too.
What, is Mango not in it?
No, no, they're
What?
not.
Oh,
No, Mango's not here.
Jay's an iOS member. He's no longer here.
That's true.
Did you not see the post in general that I pinned?
Well, Jay did choose to leave. I can if he wants to come back.
I don't think he
I
will
think
ever
I'm
come
the
back.
other way around, where like I have a free pass to be here on.
Ty,
other slots.
if he's anything like how he works on hybrid, he won't come
Wait,
back
what?
until he
Wait,
gets the
what?
milk.
Wait. So, Bluey, you're not paying the subscription anymore?
No, but I am going to when I have money again.
Yeah, but can I? We'll discuss this when the stream's over.
Oh, okay.
Right.
No, it's fine.
Leave! Die now!
No, it's fine. It's
And
fine.
sorry, Blue, you have to go to Edward Station for a while.
No, it's okay.
Shunton Edwards
It's,
Yard
it's
alone.
okay. I totally understand. But I had to leave. I had to cancel my subscription because I totally ran out of money. But as soon as I have money again, I will resubscribe.
Oh my
How
God,
dare you be,
Chris!
how dare you be
Chris!
financially responsible?
Hello,
No,
Chris.
no, it's fine. If I need to leave the server, I'll leave the server. It's fine.
Anyway, I have to die.
Oh no, October has died.
Oh no, he's
What will
died.
their what will their gravestone be?
Oh no, he's become
Oh,
November.
okay. Mango. The server we're talking about is Ty's Patreon server, which
Ty's
is
private,
how we're talking
private.
through right now in the chat right now. This is directly linked to Ty's Patreon. They said October in the chat.
Yee.
I was never on the Patreon, so I never expect it to be. I see. But we get free access to previews of the iOS and music, and some I really wish I didn't get to hear. I didn't need to hear that.
Wait, it's not. It's not. Wait, it's the iOS thing is in the £5 thing is.
I don't know. Yeah, I think it's just a £5 perk. I don't because there was originally an £8 perks chat, but I don't think anybody was actually
No, that's
Yeah,
why it's gone.
that populated.
How much
No.
is that in American again?
Yeah, actually, it was part of the £8 purse until it was removed.
Actually, I can look that up myself.
Yee.
Dreadful. Da, da, da.
What's that got to do with yee?
Because
Okay, yeah,
because
it's
when
like
it sounded similar to the "ee" thing from that one Thomas Point Out for 2 Henry free YouTube poop.
No, I
Oh,
thought you were going to say it sounds. I thought you were going to say it sounds like Wallace's yee.
yeah, that's it was included in the YouTube poop as well. On Halloween, cried Percy. No,
On
Chris.
Halloween.
On Halloween, cried Percy.
No,
No,
Ian, no, Eli.
Christmas.
No, Eli. It's on Halloween.
No,
something
Christmas.
Boy, who doesn't know how
Oh
to
no, it was the £25 perk that was removed. Okay, I got you. I didn't need to pay for that because that was a bit excessive for me. That was the day
Well, the
after my
25
birthday.
pound perk was, I think it was one of those. Oh, oh,
What
oh
is
no,
Ty up to?
oh no,
Uh oh. Uh oh.
uh oh,
Uh
uh
oh.
oh,
What
uh
happened to
oh,
trains?
oh no,
Trains. Oh
oh
trains.
no,
Oh
oh
no.
no.
Oh no.
Ty,
Oh.
Well,
Oh god. It suffered a buffering issue for a split second.
what do you mean?
No, the Discord, the stream, on Discord, buffered for a split second, and we thought the game just outright was breaking for a split second.
Uh,
One day, when I open, when I'm having a stroke. When I one day open the
stroke.
iOS project, my computer will have a reach a heat that rivals the sun itself. That's true,
Well,
buffers to nowhere.
hopefully by then you would have a better PC or laptop.
No, that's buffers to nowhere. That's saying.
Yeah, but also counts to
I
you.
need a new PC anyways. My PC at home is, I think,
I think a
it's
laptop could open the iOS period. Oh well, actually no, I take that
no,
back. It doesn't.
it can't.
No,
No,
Ty has
no,
a, I think he's got a 4070
no, it
laptop,
can't.
and when you
If
gets to
if it
Knapford, it
if it can't
literally
even
flags
open
the
the
system.
hybrid that well, if it can't even open the hybrid that well, then I seriously doubt my laptop will even survive the iOS project route anyways.
Wait, did I not tell it to? I didn't tell it to mute. Okay, I'm telling my monitor to mute right now because I'm.
Yeah, my PC is turning 7 this year. My old ass desktop PC is turning 7. Meanwhile, my laptop is turning roughly 5 because it was
Oh, my new
purchased during the
PC,
pandemic.
my new rebuild of my PC's on hold until the GPU market can actually get some stock in.
I'm putting the whole new PC thing on hold until after the Audrey extravaganza.
I don't think the GPU market is ever gonna not be weird.
No, what I mean is when they get back in stock.
Yeah, no, I know. I'm saying that's probably never gonna happen. Not never, never, but like, it's gonna be weird for a while.
Mango says if you want to send an invite, I'd appreciate it. Totally understand if not. Ty. Ty.
yeah, yeah,
Ty
yeah, yeah.
was too
I've done it.
busy concentrating. He
Yeah,
did not
sorry.
care what
Yes.
other people thought.
Oh shit.
Oh, Mango's here. Hello.
I, oops.
Beep, beep, hello.
Shit, that is red shell I can do nothing about.
Hello, Mango.
Eli, why did you use a Hello My Little Pony meme?
Because I can. Wah.
Well, why don't you go to BronyCon then, Eli?
Please don't use please don't
Because
use
I'm not a fucking I'm not an official brony. That's
pony
why.
memes. Pony memes abandon the server.
Yeah.
Screw you, Ty. No, it's okay.
Pony memes abandon the server.
Screw you, Ty. No, it's okay.
All right. Goodbye, Biff. Goodbye.
But Doctor Who,
I'll find a much more funny meme then.
but Mango posting a Fourth Doctor meme is not banned because the Fourth Doctor is based.
Which one was the fourth Doctor?
Oh shit! Here comes the
Oh
mango.
my gosh, it's Markiplier.
It
Oh my
surely
gosh,
It's them. It's truly them.
it is I.
It's the Bite of 87.
The bite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi, Mango.
Hello.
Hello, Kiwi. How are you?
Close enough.
Holy
Hello,
Oh my
Irish
god.
person. How are you
No,
doing?
oh my god, no, it's Kiwi, gotcha.
Holy shit, Ty.
That is great.
Oh.
Although I'm not a person,
Holy shit.
I am a county. There.
Uh,
Yeah.
fair enough.
Pioneer Law says, didn't BronyCon stop like 5 years ago or something?
Oh,
I don't
God.
know, because I'm not a brony.
Something like that. 5 years ago or so. I have a friend who would know because I actually went to cons. I went to one.
Cash out, we're working on the town of Crovan's Gate.
Crovan's Gate.
Please don't.
I was gonna. Yeah.
I'm
Come on.
sorry. Oh, I'm sorry, sir.
No, you're going to gay baby jail, alright?
No.
We're going to fetch Rocky and send you to the smelters, right where you belong.
No,
Alright.
I think you mean I'm gonna be sent to the Shadow Realm.
Yeah, if it was
No,
2017.
why are you bringing these outdated memes?
No, but it was an unlucky tug video, so it's funny now.
It was an outdated meme, and then
Why?
Unlucky Tug brought
Jesus.
it back.
Yeah,
and
if you
then-
wanna lower the
and then-
soundboard, Mango, it's good. You might wanna, because the soundboard buttons in this server are
I have it.
loud.
I have it muted.
And
If you
Yeah.
wanna mute him, that's fine.
I just
it
want.
also spammed. Very spammed.
Yeah, it clearly is. I don't have any problem with it. It's just I would like to tone it down.
But then
Uh,
Unlucky Tug brought it back, and then it got played to death
I
again.
don't.
The Shadow
It's
Realm.
still an
I
outdated
was there
meme.
for it.
It's still an outdated meme. Should be put to rest.
What was I saying? Gonna say something and I
I swear to God, Garfield, I'm going to put you to sleep.
Why?
From that one video. About, I think it was Garfelf.
Do you know how little that narrows it down by saying that one video?
Yeah.
Felf. The hell's Garfelf?
Garfelf.
Oh, Fel.
Another old ass meme.
To be honest, that's not as funny as Jesus James in the last stream.
That was good.
No, it was the break van. It was the Lord and Savior, the spiteful break van. Didn't you know?
Those were tied for me. Those two jokes were pretty tied for me.
Just to answer a question in chat, because I saw it brought up a few times. Cash, if you're wondering about the render distance, I would say keep it about 300. Is it like 3
If you
million?
go below 3,000, probably reduce it or just keep
You
it
should.
3,000.
No,
If
you're
you're
wrong.
using, I think
The render
if you're
distance should be at
using PS
69
19
million.
upwards, I think the lowest you can go is 3,000.
Yeah,
I
I'd
think the
probably
lowest
keep it
is
like in the
2.
middle.
69 million.
Middle
That's what I
engine.
say.
It
It's
depends
slow,
on.
Coach Percy.
Yeah, it depends on what you're trying to do. I usually keep it around. I forget what the exact unit of measurement is. I haven't looked at it in a while, but it was about 3. I usually keep it at whatever the measurement is. It was 3 something.
Render distance is normally defaulted to 3,000.
Yeah,
But if you want
fine.
to have the iOS or any big detail group work,
Did
maybe
somebody say Stone
digit
Cold
some
Percy?
graphical settings.
I usually have it at 3, and it runs. I mean,
Wait,
now if
no,
it's
supposed
slow,
to
but
be
otherwise
Austin
it runs fine on my end.
Who just joined?
It's Michael Brandon.
Brandon.
Oh no.
Hello.
Hello and
Hello. Good morning.
good morning. Bye bye.
Okay.
Every year. On my mind.
Another outdated meme. 5 more times. Here we go.
Eli, it's not outdated because it was popularized by Benny.
I can say it because it applies.
Because it's his it is your birthday.
Oh, it is your birthday. Huh.
Indeed.
It is also
Tomorrow is
It's also Pathway Films' birthday.
Tomorrow is Demon of Nowhere's birthday, Valve Gear Studios / Vi's birthday tomorrow, and
Oh.
I think someone else. Yeah, Vi's birthday is tomorrow.
Oh wait,
there you
actually.
Hello, Gordon. Is it tomorrow?
I didn't realize that Vine Takanashi had a birthday.
Yeah, exactly. It's the birthday tomorrow, and I think another Thomas user. I think it was Electric Glaceon slash Kyle.
Oh, I know. Oh, I
Mhm.
know them. Well, I know of them. I don't talk to them, but I know of them.
Wolf? What's new
Yeah.
at the Wolf tie?
Oh, I haven't seen this before. Holy shit.
Oh, this is
Holy
really
shit!
nice.
It
The
looks
floating train.
the floating
Ty, when
crane.
we're gonna be Ty,
Just
where's
a
Colin?
horse.
It's
Look
really
at the
cool.
horse
Holy
just
hell.
there.
Where's
So this
Colin,
And
Ty?
Is it amazing?
this is all Jake stuff. It's not for it's
Oh, I
It's
think
really
I think I
amazing.
remember him talking about that on the first live stream about having like references to old industry stuff.
the garden.
Have I
Built
forgot
The
Olive.
first live stream, you mean
I
the
have not.
Carlson live
You're
stream?
strange.
Oh my god, that was that's
That was some time ago. That was in 2018, if
that
I
was a
remember
time ago.
correctly.
2019.
It was
is
the
Or
time ago.
2019, right?
Oh
I was a year off, but
no.
okay.
Oh
It
no,
is
that's
just
6 years
this
ago.
monkey ass
I
hot.
was a year off.
That's half a decade. That's half a fucking decade, people.
Christ.
Wow.
It will still never not be funny seeing my assets on this route. That's just holy shit, that's a
So
lot of trampolines.
Trampolines.
Do I have my charger? I
That,
do.
that's a good question, Mango. Are you gonna make trampolines so we can have Mango trampoline?
I
need-
guess.
We need Doctor.
Yay.
We need Doctor Who branded. Doctor
What?
Who branded trampolines in this route.
Oh,
Alright, you convinced me.
Doctor Who branded trampolines. That's the next
The actual
generation of the master.
yeah,
The
the actual bit that
trampoline.
you jump on just says Tom Baker's face on it.
heard Doctor Who branded, and for some reason I registered that as the different my name, and I was like, "What?
What?
Dr. Brandini.
No,
the new reboot of Doctor Who's Doctor Who Brandini.
Did I see
no."
emus for some reason?
What?
Emus.
What is that?
Emus?
You know,
Elus is Eli mispronounced.
no, emus are.
Yeah, that's
are,
right. I'm
They're
secretly.
they're
Emus.
they're an Australian bird.
The thing you don't know, T-Jocks, is that I'm secretly a moose in disguise, and that's why people could incorrectly name me in that way.
Wait.
Are
Blue,
you saying wait,
said
Eli,
emus like
Eli, are
the
you saying you're
animal?
Elliot Moose?
Yes,
No, I'm a Canadian.
the Australian bird emus.
The emu. Not
Yeah.
emu, emu.
I
Yes.
forgot they were birds. I forgot they were birds.
Yes.
No, I think you mean emo.
No.
Murder
God,
Alley.
Mom.
Yeah,
God,
waste
Mom.
your
I
time.
mean
Gosh.
emo.
Christ.
Oh wait, Ty, is this Murder Alley? Is this Murder Alley?
This is Murder Alley, yeah.
Sorry, I should have asked, am I right just to curse on the stream?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can curse
Okay, because
whenever you want.
absolutely.
I just said fuck and I wasn't sure.
Cunt shit wank movies, you know what I
It's
mean?
such a
It's
natural
You
all,
part
said
of my
sure, that's
vocabulary that I don't even
Only
think
word
about
you
it.
should be
How
worried
dare
about.
you say sure?
just don't say
The
wank,
only
tits,
don't
cunt,
say,
or
don't say
boobies.
David 19. Just don't say David 19.
Okay, I
David
guess I won't.
19.
But what if there's a really rare situation where there is 19 Davids?
Yeah, what if under every circumstance possible I have to say David Benson?
Mango, as long as you never under any circumstance use the word apple, you'll be fine.
You shouldn't say orange. You'll bring up about the worst kind of orange.
I went to the
Eli,
Steve
you
Jobs
just
store
said
today.
Eli, you just said your
Steve
words.
Jobs
You're going
store.
to hell. You're going to hell before you
I'm going to
die.
hell. I'm going to hell before I die.
I got whoa.
Whoa, you just said roll. That's mean.
I love
What?
I love,
What did I say?
I love the wolf. I love the TR wolf.
I said whoa. That
And
you said I.
if you do oranges, you go to hell before you die.
It didn't hurt. It didn't hit the first time.
So
Do you know?
weird.
Do you know what I want to do around here?
What's
What did you
that?
say, Tom?
I want to add Privet Drive.
Privet
Didn't
Drive.
you do that already?
He hasn't even added it on.
Didn't you do that?
It was originally planned to be at Vickstown, but yeah, it kind of makes sense to be at Crovan's
Privet
Gate.
Drive.
It was in.
Wait, hold on.
originally, but
Wait,
then
hold
Crovan-
on, Ty. Hold on, Ty. Hold on, Ty. Are you saying that? Wait, hold on, Ty. Are you saying that both Hagrid and Harry Potter had to get the train from Crovan's Gate to Vickstown to get on the Hogwarts Express?
Yeah.
No, but they didn't get the train, did they? They used
They went to the island first.
yeah.
They went to
Oh.
Then we'll
Right.
No,
have
where we're going to have
rock
You're
and
gonna
like
let-
this
Balboa.
you're gonna
system
have
where we're
that.
going to have the one lone house on the island for some stupid reason.
You're gonna have the little motorcycle as an Easter egg.
And we have hybrid
It's been
motorcycles
so long
shot
since I thought
somewhere.
about Harry Potter, Jesus.
Yeah,
Harry
because the
Potter.
creator's a fucking twat. The
Well,
creator's a
yeah.
twat.
Yeah. You also have the season 3 works as well.
Ah, yes, I did see Jake posted.
Works. We'll find a place forever.
Douglas tried hard to be quiet.
Is my
Oh,
my
look,
thing on the right now? I
there's
don't think I ever
Benny's
saw.
Northwestern Railway HQ building.
Wait, sorry, say that again?
Did someone
I
say
was
Google?
gonna ask, is my building on the right yet, or is that still being worked on? I wasn't last time I saw.
What, this?
No, that's a Benny building, the station.
Oh, the Crovan. Yes.
Yes, okay, it is. It wasn't when I last saw. Yeah,
Yeah.
This won't do, youngster.
The
that's a
gingerbread
new
station.
one.
This will do, youngster.
Hi.
One of these days,
No.
I'm not going to leave you
Hi.
alone.
Yeah.
Where's the narrow gauge platforms?
I haven't
This-
made them yet.
Oh,
They're separate. It would make sense why if they're separate buildings because there's could be a reason someone
because
or
because
not a
that's
reason. There
because
could be
that's
a point that
because that's how
someone
the props
could
work.
intentionally make
Mhm.
a little
Because that's a,
stipulation of the TBS props and
because that's how the props work.
Yeah, they are
and,
separate.
and that as well.
That and it also gives more flexibility, so you don't have to make
Oh,
the tracks look close
someone
together
let
like how they
Brandon
were
die.
originally for this building.
That wasn't okay. That wasn't not Chris. Good, the best boy.
I had a question, but I forgot it. I had a really stupid idea, and I wanted to voice it just so everybody could laugh at me.
Oh.
In well, I have a thing in like my does anybody know Jay Holland's vehicles?
Jay
The
Holland.
Yeah,
Jay Holland.
I think I do.
Okay,
They're like
yeah. The
yeah.
road vehicles.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I have a reskin of one of his of a set of his vehicles that are because he had a like blanket reskin okay policy for his road vehicles. And so I did a Peel Godred Brewing Company, and it was because and it was Bergen Truck and beer.
Right.
And so I was wondering if you could do this was so my dumb question is, can you make it so that Culdifell looks vaguely like Mount Ebott from
Undertale.
Undertale?
Man, but
I think it was
No.
Emons? I don't know, it's been ages since I played Undertale.
It's been a while.
Um
I've yet to complete it yet, but it's pretty good so far.
Ty, I have a better idea. Can we make Culdifell Mount Doom?
Mountain Dew.
Mountain
Mount
Dew. Yes.
No.
Mount
Yes,
Yeah, it's
maybe
E-Box.
that, but
funny.
Mount
E-
Doom, as in
EBO.
the Mount Doom from Lord of the Rings.
That's
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 what
actually
Oh, that's
I
cool. But where are you gonna have the eye? Where are you gonna have the freaking eye from Lord of the Rings?
genuinely thought you said Cauliflower Mountain
Can we just
Dew.
make Culdifell Mordor?
actually
Where's gonna be the eye of Sauron near the Culdifell Mountain?
Did any of you
Shiloh?
see that Tumblr post about how Bugs Bunny is the person who could walk up to Mordor?
I didn't know.
No.
That's amazing.
It was very funny because somebody pointed out that the point was that of all people, we know that it was
Oh, yeah. Someone mentioned Undertale. Matt Hymek has been summoned.
Yeah.
Yes, Undertale indeed, because they have the asterisk.
Mm-hmm. Of course.
uh I'm friends with God, I can't remember their name now, but there's somebody else that I was showing off my reskins to somebody, and they were like, "Wait, you're the Birkin Truck and beer guy?" And I was like, "Yeah, I made those reskins." And so now I'm friends with somebody because I made those reskins. It's
Fair
pretty
enough.
funny. But yeah, talking about that Tumblr post, it was they pointed out that Bugs Bunny, of all people, just he would do it because he loves nothing more than to cause trouble for self-important douchebags.
Right.
Right.
So Bugs has no reason to do it besides, you know, to cause trouble.
Hmm.
So
Okay.
I just thought that was funny. Anyway.
There's a genuine chance Deltarune chapters 3 and 4 come out in the 80th anniversary of Thomas. This says
What do you mean? They're
Metacritic.
coming out tomorrow.
Yeah,
Chapters 3
yeah,
and
that's
4 of
right.
what?
Penny Law says,
Deltarune tomorrow.
guys, Deltarune tomorrow. Trust me. Toby revealed it to me in a dream. But you can't trust stupid old Toby. Stupid old tramps like you doesn't deserve dreams.
Um, Speaking of it being the 80th anniversary of Thomas, it's also the 90th anniversary of Monopoly this year.
I don't
Well, there
keep
you go.
track of the. Okay, but
Cool.
okay.
Anyway,
Oh, great.
I'm joking.
Anyway,
I'm joking.
joking.
Yesterday was the 61st anniversary of the Beatles' first album.
Oh, that's actually really
See,
cool.
that's very cool.
The Beatles.
The
That's actually really
Beatles.
cool.
The
That's
beat
so cool.
alls.
Oh no, I squashed one of the.
The
Oh
B,
no,
the
I
B
squashed one of them.
sharps.
I was making a Powerpuff Girls reference, Eli.
I know.
The B sharps.
We're going to we're going to watch. We're on our way to watch the SpongeBob movie. It was great. I thought it was all right. Nobody asked you, Ringo.
I love those videos where they just like fucking bully Ringo all the time.
Have you seen Mango? Have you seen the Beatles meet Hatsune Miku
I
animation?
have. That video is actually amazing. I love that video
It's
so much.
amazing.
Dubas
Robot
Goobas just
Ringo, you were in one the other day. I'm in your power.
Goobas just portrays Ringo as an actual Beatle, while the rest are just their regular selves.
I'm surprised Goobers hasn't done a Beatles video, or has he?
No, he has. That's the one I mentioned.
What?
It's the Beatles. It's the Beatles, but Ringo is an actual Beatle, and he just shits all over the place.
Why does
Nuts.
that fit Ringo?
It kind of does.
It fits because it's entirely opposite of Ringo.
Are you from the future, Ringo? Yes, I am. I know what are the outcomes. Okay,
Linking
but first, I'm
linking
going
the
to keep
video
walking out in and out of my hotel. I'm going to smoke
Is that
40 packs
fair
of
to
Yeah, there you
cigarettes
go.
a day for
It's
40
this
years.
fucking video.
Oh no, what's going on
It's
there?
in general VC. Actually, no, live stream chat. It's in live stream chat.
Ladstrom.
I
Love
think there's a
stream.
problem with the bridge tie.
Oh, yeah, I remember. I vaguely remember this one.
Oh yes, I remember that one.
Oh no, the money's all gone. I
Turn
do
it
like the
there.
fact the artwork is portrayed. The artwork at the very end is Ringo's. Age 65. This is real. Yes, babe. Yeah, baby. And then it's just the Kofi for Dubas Cubas, and Ringo's just going, "Oh no, all the money's
Make
gone."
big shit
Sad.
balls. Big shit balls.
A SpongeBob SquarePants movie. Fucking amazing intro. Doesn't have anything to do with the source material, but it's still genuinely something to enjoy.
Oh no, the money's gone.
Panier
found-
Law. Oh, Panier Law says, "Oh boy, Thomas the Tank Engine and a satirical board game about early 20th century real estate monopolies." That's true.
Yeah, I mean,
Happy
that's
90,
basically what it was. I
happy,
found something that
happy
I
90 years since Henry I died. True, Matt Hymek.
uh, us talking about people making fun of the Beatles reminded me of this cover from the back cover from Mad Magazine in October 1964 that I saw in a compilation of Mad Magazine's things. I'm going to post it in live stream chat.
Right.
from I can't control copy. Control V. Go. It's really small in the. You have to click through.
Yeah.
It's not full size in the chat, unfortunately.
Why you look like that? He's got a
Get the
chin on his
shampoo that's right
fucking
for
neck.
you and make your hair bleach. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
What are you talking about? That's what he always look like, Mango.
Sure.
Why does he look like a Giga Chad version of Ringo?
Why? Okay. Doesn't have an
Ringo,
obscenely
Ringo,
over
did you
big ass
predict the Giga
chin.
Chad? Did you predict Giga Chad, Ringo? Of course I did, John. I'm from the future.
I got a rock. Thomas officially ran his branch line for 100 years. That's right, and I would think that would happen in September.
Okay, there you go. I'm finally on mic now. Hello.
Hi, Chris. How you doing?
Hello,
Hello.
Chris.
I got your IP
Hello,
address.
Russian Potenza.
What?
I got your IP address, Chris. I'm coming to find you in Florida.
Hi,
Oh,
can we
no.
change that Coca-Cola billboard
Oh,
to
no.
something else? That kid's terrifying.
What?
Swing round the back. Swing round. No. Other way.
But yeah, I'm doing all right.
Coca-Cola
I'm
billboard.
almost recovered from my.
Oh, him? No, that's staying.
Yeah, that fucking kid's
Coca-Cola.
terrifying. Can we
No,
change
he's
the billboard, please?
Oh,
no.
shit
That's not.
face.
That's staying.
Oh, that's a classic
It's
Coca-Cola.
necessary.
That's not classic. It's nightmare fuel.
It's good.
It is
Why do you think it's
classic
classic?
nightmare
That's my
fuel
sleep
Coca-Cola.
paralysis demon.
It's good because it's weird looking.
Yeah, it's
It's
memorable.
great. It's memorable.
Ty,
classic.
you're weird looking, so does
Not
that
really.
now change you to a different
Whoa.
Not, not really.
Fantastic compliment, T-Jock. We'll work
Yeah, I
that out
know.
in the court.
I look
Wait,
fantastic.
Ty, in this area here, you giving SI3D a military funeral?
What?
Probably.
It's a marriage.
That is
Is
a
it?
wedding.
The
That's a
license.
wedding.
Actually,
Yeah, the
Wait, so-
license. The
so wait,
license
so
plate
wait.
said just married.
Wait, who's SI3D marrying then?
Sean O'Connor.
Ty, is that the Rolls-Royce wedding car?
Yeah, I think so.
Fat Lump is
there's
finally getting married.
There's a white version of that looks really nice. That's like white painted white.
Does it have white DeWalt tires?
It does not, unfortunately.
You just have a wedding at the forefront, and then at the very back is all this death and all these poor innocent people just dead in the back.
I mean that is how that works.
Exactly. Giga K Industries. Machinery parts that last a
Giga Gay
lifetime.
Industry.
I fucking doubt it.
No, we should call it Giga Gay Industry.
It should be Vandalay Industries. We should make
Giga
Vandalay Industries.
Hardcore
Chan.
delay.
No, it's
Giga
crime
Chad
industries. What are you talking
Services.
about? Oh wait, I just
Vandalay.
Art
I just
Vandalay.
exposed an industry.
Nobody gets that
Are
right.
you a vandal?
Is that a Seinfeld reference?
It is.
Driver told me vandals break and smash things. Oh, that's what we're doing right now, Duke. What?
He's an importer exporter.
Driver told me vandals smash things. That's what we're doing to you right now. What?
He's an importer. What? No exports? He's an import exporter.
That Coca-Cola billboard needs to be sent to the smelters. Where's Rocky? Grounder, how do you think we're gonna do that then? Where's Rocky when we need him?
Yeah, where's Rocky Road? Oh, speaking of roads, Ty, we're going to have Abbey Road on the route.
Yeah, I'll do a reference to Abbey Road. I was thinking about that actually.
I thought it was.
No, but I will. I could definitely put it somewhere because I was thinking about doing that.
Panier Law says anti-pesto.
Oh my god, Barclays.
Panier Law says
Yeah, you got Barclays. You got a bit of Clarby's.
Are you gonna have like road signs for every street? No, right?
We need a sign for Thomas. It's 4 in the fucking morning.
Do
But I
we?
mean, like,
Oh,
are you gonna name every?
Outs. Me.
Are you gonna name? You're not gonna name every street, right?
I have
Might
a fun
be a
idea,
little too hard.
Ty, is street names, name them after your Patreon. Name them after Patreon users.
Oh yes.
The thing with street names is, I'd do it, but because it shows up on the map, it clutters the fuck out of it. It
Yeah.
just, it's not great
That
anymore.
makes sense.
We
That
used
makes
to
Well,
do,
no,
we used to do
if
it.
you use Jay Holland's, I don't think they show up on the map. Jay Holland's street
Any
names.
named asset will.
Yeah,
Oh, well then you just
and
turn them off. Turn them off on the map.
I know, but what happens if you want to see all the other named assets?
Yeah,
That's
it's
fair.
helpful if you're trying to find your way around.
Yeah, that's fair.
But if you're trying to find Elsbridge near Vickerstown, you don't need to see what street names
Oh,
in Wellsworth.
Oh my god, somebody mentioned
Mango,
Elsbridge.
you mentioned. T-Talk's like, don't make me tap this on. I'm bleeding from my nose now.
Oh,
Eli, you've got a skull fracture hematoma.
I just randomly started bleeding all of a sudden.
Oh no.
I guess
Because
it's
you're looking at.
I guess it's fucking humidity. I hate it here.
Maybe because you got a dry nose. That sometimes happens.
Yeah, that's probably what happened.
Keep your head back and don't breathe in.
Yeah, I'll try that. I was thinking of going somewhere, but I just forgot. Pioneer Law says blank a name that we've already named before. Get out of my head, 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 get out of my head. That's true. I just realized that I had my train's FPS set up to 30, so now it's 120, so it's so much smoother, says Imposter Break Fan.
Oh yeah, another thing about Train's performance for some reason, Train's run smoother if you have it set to full VSync.
Full VSync?
Yeah. So if
Funny
you've
enough,
got VSync off in Train's or even turned to half, it literally
funny enough, I tried that and it just ran like crap on my end.
what graphics card have
Why
you
am I
got?
not surprised? Why am
What
I not
graphics card?
surprised?
What graphics card and processor combo have you got?
Well, it's just a regular laptop.
well, I
That's
mean that's
probably
probably
why.
not
Well,
helping.
That's probably why your regular laptop's a bit poo.
every laptop's a bit poo,
Because
T-Jock.
my old laptop would just crash instantly when trains finally loaded. And as soon as you drive one train, like a couple of meters, it crashed it instantly.
Well, I know it's especially crap with Trains 19 because
Well, that would do
I
it.
Yeah.
tried loading Trains 19, and you want to know what happened?
What happened?
The CPU and the memory just went skyrocketing.
Yeah,
Why am I
it'll
not
do
why am
that.
I not surprised? Especially since considering this is 19 we're talking about.
If you've got anything that's below 16 gigs of RAM, yeah, you're pretty much dead in the water.
I was running
Well, I currently
for
have
ages and it was fine.
well, I currently have 16 gigs of RAM currently.
Oh,
Yeah.
what's your GPU then? Is it integrated graphics or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably why.
Well, it was on a laptop, I would imagine.
Hi. I'm curious if the Brickworks is still here.
What?
It should be.
Yeah,
Should be.
is it? He's busy. Yeah, I really liked that Brickworks. It was cool. I
You
don't
like it
know.
so much, well you should go marry it.
Shut up.
Joking.
I don't know what's been changed since the since we saw Crocus Gate last.
I think the brickworks are still there.
Which was back in November, I think.
Cash says that is kind of true. If you use the NVIDIA control panel and cap your FPS at 60, it should be better for recording and stuff. It's what Carson does, I think. I'm not sure. I wouldn't know, but I don't really have it. NVIDIA. I can't. I just have a regular shitty ass ThinkPad from Lenovo.
But if Eli, if you go into like your task manager or even in your Windows settings where
Yes,
it tells you what you got, it will tell you
yeah,
what your graphics card is, whether it was
yeah.
integrated graphics or not.
I go my regular. I go regularly on my task manager. Don't worry.
You should know what your graphics card is off the top of your head. Then
That's what you look. That's what you sound like, T Jock. That's what you sound like.
that's not very nice.
Send the
You
pets
don't need to be
legend.
mean about it. It's not my fault that your laptop's shit.
I said supported. You fuck. It's a massacre here. You don't have to yell. Yeah, but graphics. I have Intel. Yeah.
Same.
Is it in?
It sucks.
Yes, it is
I
it.
I also
It's
I
fucking
also have
shitty.
I
It's
also
fucking
have Intel
shitty.
graphics.
It's fucking Intel in Lenovo. I am not surprised because that's the default for all these shitty ass laptops.
Yeah, especially mine's a Dell one.
This is This is why laptops are no good, said Cash. I agree.
No, laptops are good if you've
They're
got
good.
like well,
I,
they're
if they're
good
not a
if
Mac,
you actually
if
put the
they're
money
good,
in.
if they're good,
If you actually
eh,
look, if you actually find a decent one.
especially if they're not a Mac, because Macs are shit at
Yeah, man,
gaming.
mine's a laptop and mine's good.
Yeah, I think that's mostly because you've got a 4070 mobile chip in it, so it's going to be all right.
Gaming laptops are top tier, not gonna lie.
Yeah,
I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know because I never tried. And
The
I'm trying to
laptop I
afford
had before
and I'm
this
trying and I'm
was
trying
lasted me
to
ages.
and I'm trying to right now save for Audrey 5.
I got you.
I upgraded
I
my old laptop to a gaming laptop, and I haven't really used it. Bit like my old laptop, I only kind of use
Well,
it
well, to get back on what you said, I
not
didn't.
as often, but it's powerful enough that it will be fine for as a personal laptop for about the same amount of time as I had my old laptop. So if I needed to go, say, like Audrey or something, I needed to take like a PC or something, I can just take my laptop and just use it. It's more of a travel machine than a regular.
travel.
It's not like Ty who's using it as like his full-on computer.
What were you gonna say, Ty?
I was going to say, just to refer to what you said before, I've not edited the laptop. I mean, this obviously I went and bought a gaming laptop deliberately.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing I did to my laptop was I got my local computer shop to put in to switch out the boot drive with a slightly more more faster drive and a secondary drive.
Yeah.
Probably need to switch out the RAM to faster RAM, but it's alright. I don't really use don't use the laptop much.
I mean,
Should do.
I've got a.
Understandable.
It's more powerful. It's more powerful than my PC at the moment, which is really fucking annoying.
Shit. There we go.
Shit, said the coaches as the door slammed.
The door slammed. Oh no, my window's broken.
Oh,
Thank you,
it's
anti-pesto.
bless you, anti-pesto.
Fuck you, anti-pesto.
Pesto.
Bless you, anti-pesto.
I think the
Fran, you're
one thing you know what's the one bad thing about Vengeance Most Foul is
What's that?
they didn't have the priest.
Oh, you're right.
they didn't have the piece.
They didn't have the piss.
Yeah, they didn't have the piece.
They ran
The
out of
one
communion
piss.
wine.
That beast, he
They didn't
beast
have
on
the
the floor.
bees. They didn't have bees, so it automatically made it sad.
They didn't have
Bees.
It doesn't
Trevor.
My
have the
God.
cheese.
They
It
didn't
doesn't
have
have the
Trevor.
porridge.
They didn't have the One Piece.
The One Piece is not real. No.
Oh no.
Wait, hold on. Hold on. Oh no, where is it? Where's Max's server? Where's Max's server? I have to string. Oh no, here we go.
And me. You know what?
Eli, don't play that sound. Ty hates it.
Oh no, I've got soundboard on mute. It's fine.
Yeah.
No. Anyway, you can spam. Don't worry, you can spam it, Eli.
Let's get rid of all these old vintage buildings and new ones. Okay. Love that.
So glad that the soundboards are not heard in the stream now.
Oh no, they're still heard in the stream. It's just I
No,
think
they're
some
not.
people in the call can't hear it.
Well,
You
they're
can't-
muted on Ty's end, so you won't be able to hear them on
Yeah,
the
that's what I'm
stream.
gonna say. If the muted, if
Exactly.
the
Exactly. That's what I meant. That's
Yeah.
exactly what I
Oh.
meant, T-Jug. You can't. It's because Ty has them muted. You can't hear them on the stream.
I am in control here, you know.
Yeah.
Look at me. No, Ty's like, look at me. Look at me. I'm the captain now.
No, Ty be like, this is
Oh, is that
my
mine?
railway. I give
Is that
the
my one?
orders.
You're what?
The phone box.
Yes, I have copied and pasted your phone box all over.
Oh. Thank you. Was the scaling on that alright? Because I didn't get an
Yeah.
LS.
The only
Bless
issue is
you,
that the
anti-pesto.
only issue is I just have
Bless
to
you,
rotate it every time.
Mm-hmm.
Why is
I just didn't get an answer. I did go like an actual like height. I found an actual measurement and I went
Yeah.
by that, so I didn't know how well it would scale up in game.
Yeah, no, the scaling is fine. It's just I've got to
Alright,
like rotate it every time. But,
Yeah.
or whatever.
Oh no, the street's got mole.
If it's that much of a hassle, but I mean, there's more than
Nah,
one, so
nah.
it'd be a pain anyway. I can always just go back and like rotate it in the model. To match.
Some guy named TTTE Classic says, if you don't mind me asking, where does the 2-track standard gauge line at Crovan's Gate go? To the north or west of the station? I don't know what you mean.
It goes to.
Are you talking about the one that goes above the wharf, or are you talking about the one that goes past the Railway Series wharf?
Railway Series Wharf.
Oh, yeah, that one. You mean the one that appears frequently?
I think
That goes to,
I
I
think
believe,
Great
in
Waterton. I
the
think.
style of Jake Hubbard, that goes to the transfer yards, you pleb.
Yeah, I think it goes to Great Waterton or
It goes
something.
to-
I forgot.
I thought
Geek
it was
Waterton.
West Wallaby Street.
West Wallaby
That
Street.
already
West-
exists.
No,
I
Chris,
thought that was.
it's West
I thought that
Wallaby
was
Street from
Tidworth.
the train killers.
That's in
Complete,
Tidworth, isn't it?
complete opposite end of the island.
It's a shortcut.
Oh yeah, totally.
Yeah, it's like one of those game glitches. You go up that line, you instantly glitch into from
Instant shortcut across the iOS. Get the
Tydmouth.
yeah, go get
I
a
forgot.
cow
This
and
isn't
put a jet
hybrid.
engine on it. There you go. That's your speed run. Or just get your nearest Sonic the Hedgehog and you'll be good.
No, wait, no, hold on. I have something even funnier. That line glitches you onto the hybrid.
See, I'm not the one mentioning it now, am I?
No, but I'm making it as a joke. That's different.
No, it's
Yeah.
not.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry, teacher Mango.
How did we get here?
Just a second.
It just all happened. It
Okay.
all happened when I was born.
Oh no.
My mother and father did not show up at my actual birth.
When I was a young boy, Wallace
boom.
took me into the city.
When I was a young boy, my father.
At age 6, I
No,
was
it was
learning how to
Wallace.
pace.
When I
Oh.
was a boy, my mum made the best chocolate boys.
At
I
age 6, I was
love
When I was a
chocolate
young boy,
boys.
when I was a young boy, I died. That's
When
the
I was a
end of
young boy,
story.
I was my mum. I love chocolate mums.
Chocolate. I remember when I first invented chocolate. Sweet, sweet chocolate. I always hated it.
Jake's voice is like sweet chocolate milk.
The toasted strudels.
Oh yeah.
That's disgusting.
I don't have quite like a total recall of that like October does, but I do remember some of it.
Was it like sweet molten chocolate smothered in a
Sweet molten
green
chocolate.
It was like
circle
over
something?
chocolate, over some over like apple
Molten.
strudel or whatever.
Molten, like my brain.
Sweet molten chocolate over apple strudel. Sweet
I could
chocolate
have
milk.
sworn that's what that one thing said in the
Yeah,
one
it
string.
was something like that. Yeah, it had something to do with strudels.
The fuck?
Sex.
On TV.
In general.
Where,
Sex on
but,
the jelly. I mean, it keeps falling off.
What are you doing? We're
but
cooking
where are
drinks.
those good
We're cooking
old-fashioned
drinks.
values?
Movie. Just we gotta quote Who Killed Captain Alex from time to time.
The way you
Right.
enunciated that reminded me of a very specific video, but I don't know if I can reference it.
A specific video. Do you have any idea how little that narrows it down?
Okay, well, I would say the bit like the memorable part of the video, but I don't know if I should.
Something's happening. You're not the meme you used to be. You want
What?
more.
It's a
You want to quote.
it's a Hollywood film. Who killed Captain Alex? The first Ugandan first action-packed movie. Who killed Captain Alex?
I think you mean action-packed D movie.
Starring William
And
Shatner.
Who killed
starring
Captain
Christopher
Alex?
Eccleston.
No, that's Jeff Goldberg. Goldberg. Yes. William Shatner.
Life finds a way.
Ugandan Commando. Who killed Captain Alex is the movie. Production action. Tiger Mafia.
Raman
That didn't sound
Film
right.
Productions presents Who Killed Captain Alex with your VJ Emmy, William Shatner.
What's
I was
happening?
trying.
Hello.
Family Guy's
Footage.
ruined the whole image of William Shatner for me.
Commando.
Because I expect him to do all those crazy fucking movements and like Peter, aha!
Peter, aha, I
We
am
need.
trying
You know
to
what
bring
we
joy
really
to
need,
the
Ty?
children right
Ty.
now. And
Ty.
you should stop singing right now.
Ty, we need. This is not a serious joke. We need VJ Emmy in the streams, so he would make this announcement every time. It will be the best of all streams. VJ
You know
Emmy
who we
for
you know who we need to elevate the IRS streams. I hate everything.
Oh, you mean Alex? That's literally his name, by the way.
I know. I know. I'm just calling him by his username. We need him to describe why Destiny is a bad franchise.
He's not really active that much recently. If I
No,
remember
but he's
correctly.
active when it. But Eli, he's active when it comes to Destiny.
Yeah, that
As long
sounds
as
about
Destiny
right.
gets a new story pack, he will come back. Yes, he will come back, but until then, there must be no regrets, no tears, no anxieties.
Yeah.
Roses are red,
See, Mango
violets are
gets it.
blue. I fucking love flowers, and I don't like you.
You hit my sleeper agent.
Sleeper agent mention.
Yeah.
Execute Order 67.
They're actually in another server that I'm in.
One day I shall come back.
No,
Alright.
I want to execute Order 69.
I already know these
London,
words, guys.
1965.
Execute
We
order
made
number 65.
London,
I don't know
19...
how that was a meme. I'll be entirely honest.
Not from
Rich.
switching yard.
That was
It
just a
was true.
meme, like generally, even outside of Doctor Who circle.
I'm gonna drive Route 66 someday.
Someone named One Sad Leg says, "Hello chat, hello streamer."
Hello,
Hello
chat, miss my...
streamer.
Hello,
This
chat,
is the
miss
best
my old
comment.
chat.
Someone needs to pin this comment. This is literally one of the best comments in these streams. Just hello chat, hello streamer. The best comment that
Hello,
we've ever
Like,
had.
it's just a blank statement, I guess. You can copy paste that anyway.
Hello,
Hello,
chat, miss my old stream.
Hello, chat. My croissant.
Suddenly Carl Weezer has invaded the chat.
Yep.
Hi guys, how are you doing? I'm Carl, and I'm your host for today.
Carl, what are you looking at right now?
Not the Sheena
I
voice.
don't know. I see trees.
Why are you looking at that magazine?
Oh, who died?
I don't know.
Oh,
Don't-
Neil died. The real Neil died.
Damn.
Oh my god, these impressions.
Neil went to go
Carl,
get
just
a Neil
just
deal.
Chris doing the Carl
Neil
Weezer.
deGrasse Tyson. Neil deGrasse Tyson was in the stream. That was very weird.
What? Oh, okay,
Neil
no, I got you.
deGrasse Tyson.
Yeah, Neil deGrasse Tyson. He's not even teaching us science. He's been on mute this whole time. Why aren't you teaching us science, Neil deGrasse Tyson?
No, he's not telling us that the Iron Soldier isn't real, and we're all stupid for believing it's real, and we're just
He
gonna be like,
he hasn't even gone on to explain why the stars in Titanic are inaccurate.
Yeah, that's a good question. Maybe it's llamas. I don't know.
Neil Smoke deGrasse Tyson.
I don't know, Carl.
You know what's really, you know what's really weird about Neil
just wanted
deGrasse
to see
Tyson? He had a
Titanic for
cameo in Batman
its
vs
features.
Superman.
I wanted to see this movie for its features, not this fucking people dying and shit.
Right? Yeah, that's true. Yeah. And now back to our croissant.
What's even in that croissant?
Titanic.
It's just a regular
Yeah.
croissant.
Flakes.
Oh, I said Titanic. Sorry.
Oh
Yeah, it's Titanic.
shit! I'm not
What's
important.
in the? Yeah, that's your full name now. That's his full name.
I thought,
Titanic.
I like. To be fair, I liked what Toby said
My name's
before. Whereas,
My name's Titanic. First name Ty, last name Anik.
He is the entire Tie Line
Anik.
series from Star
Why does
Wars.
Anik sound like a really shit Sonic OC? Anik.
Anik.
Why does
Hello,
Sonic?
hello, Sonic 06 fans. My name is Anik Skywalker.
Anik, my new OC.
Alex the Lion.
Oh my god.
And
Oh my
Anik,
god.
your father was seduced by the Chaos Emeralds. He ceased to be Anik Skywalker.
He betrayed and
Sonic
And
29. How did my father
as
die?
Sonic
A young Jedi named Dick Vatter.
So you can say General Anik.
A young hedgehog named Dick Vatter was a pupil.
Dick Vatter was seduced to the dark side of the Force.
Oh,
No.
I'm gonna throw up. I'm laughing too hard.
Why?
Dick my butt was truly seduced to the dark side of the Force.
Biggest dickus.
yeah.
How's Croven's Gate? How's Croven's Gate going so far? Says One Sad Leg. That's true.
By David Russell.
One
Bye,
sad
David
leg.
Russell.
Dive.
Well, one happy arm. It's going good.
What's that like? Sounds like little brother.
One Sad Lake sounds like a band name.
No, one said like little brother from.
Oh
Host
shit. Thomas 1 Edward 2 Henry Frey says part 3 should be up between the 25th of March to the 28th of March. So yeah, let's go.
Of what?
Search for Smudger, the remastered part.
Oh, I haven't kept up with anything. I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah, that was a thing.
Fair
It's
enough.
actually not bad.
I'm gonna head off because I've been laughing too much. I need
Okay.
to.
Okay.
Mm,
I need
Bye.
to take a
Bye-bye.
rest.
Goodbye.
Take some laughter antidote.
Oh
AK.
shit, Kiwi just entered the Gianna art server.
The what?
It's the collab server.
Oh. I don't know what that is.
Oh,
Wait,
some of these
collab
spines are
server?
so fucked.
Yeah, there's a Giano 0006 is making a collab of sorts for the 80th anniversary,
Right.
and it's yeah
Oh.
that and it's got its whole server, and the latest person to enter the server is Kiwi,
Fair enough.
and it's basically the entire railway series for whatever style you want. You can just make them in trains, Roblox, models like wooden railway, and every type of merchandise. You could even film yourself, probably as probably as a in real life person. It wouldn't really matter. It,
Funny enough, me and Giano are currently collabing on a music piece for something.
Hmm.
is it for the 80th collab or something else?
Something else.
Because I heard that Giano was working on a mini episode that was due in for April.
Well, I can assure you, it's not for that.
All right, gotcha.
All I'll say is it's a music piece for something that we're both involved with.
I
I
see.
can't say anything else about that.
Yeah, if it's fine if you keep it secret. That's good.
Yeah.
Secret
Keep it
box.
secret. Keep it safe.
We basically want to keep it as a surprise.
Yeah,
Is it
makes
secret?
sense.
Is it safe?
Secret, the secret. You need a secret.
Harry, did you put your name in the goblet of fire?
Said Dumbledore asked calmly. Harry, did you put your motherfucking secret stuff into the goblet of fire?
I still can't believe they cast Lord Farquaad as Dumbledore.
Yeah, that's so freaking weird.
You know what's even funnier to me?
Yeah, what's up?
What?
Victor Quatermain is Voldemort.
Wait, what?
Who?
Yeah.
Really?
Victor from Were Rabbit is Voldemort.
Oh, you're talking about original Voldemort.
Oh yeah, I was gonna
right.
say,
There was,
yeah. That's yeah, the
there was,
OG.
there
Did
was
they
more than
bring
one?
back Ralph Fiennes?
The original Voldemort in real life.
There was more than one? I've only seen like the first 5 movies.
What?
You know, it's also so
Wait,
weird how they just straight up
hold on,
changed the
wait, hold
depiction
on.
from.
So, wait, hold on. Have you not seen 6 through 8?
No,
How?
because I didn't care.
Fair
Oh,
enough. I wouldn't care either.
well, spoilers. Dumbledore done die in 6.
Right. I was talking about Voldemort.
Yeah, about the.
Oh, he dies in number 8.
Yeah, well,
Okay.
that should be guaranteed.
And when he does, they play the Ganon die sound effect.
No, what they do? No, what they do?
That
No, Ty, you're wrong. What they do when Voldemort dies? They play "My Way" by Perfect Cell.
fuck's sake.
No, they play if if you're a real super Harry Potter fan, you know that they should played the 2007 music that they played in those weird ass videos back in the old YouTube.
Which
What?
ones?
They played Dreamscape.
Yes, Dreamscape. That's the one I was talking about. They play fucking Dreamscape when Voldemort dies.
No, they play
Amazing.
Valley. No, they play Validetchum when Voldemort dies.
Just
They play All I Want by the Offspring.
Voldemort's last breath is just just
I don't know who they've recasted as Voldemort in the new reboot.
I was talking about the original movies, but yeah, I don't know.
they casted, let's see.
I don't think they've even announced Voldemort yet.
Yeah,
They haven't announced it yet, but there's public endorsement for Cillian Murphy.
I was
From
going to say Killian Murphy.
from
I think
Voldemort.
I
Cillian
think
Murphy, sorry.
yeah, I think they wanted a lot of people wanted to be it, and I'm like, yeah,
It's
Huh.
funny.
this is going to
Even
be.
at the very beginning of the original film franchise, they couldn't decide who could be Voldemort. Because they really couldn't decide his design.
I
They
think
they
Voldemort
did
was.
they
I think Voldemort in the first one was a completely different actor.
Yep, and it was more accurate to the books as well. Voldemort just loses a nose when he reappears in in the third was it the I don't know fourth movie. It was
Yeah,
Fourth
but
the
movie.
fourth movie.
in the Philosopher's Stone book, it does say, yeah, this guy has slits for a nose. So
He
yeah,
had a nose and then he lost the nose. But he
Fun
loses
fact. Fun
but as
fact.
but
Fun
as a
fact.
result
Fun fact: Ralph Fiennes knew that he was right for the design they gave Ralph Fiennes as Voldemort is when he had all the makeup on. He met one of the crew. I think it was either the director's children or someone's kid on the set, and the kid instantly screamed and ran away from him, and he was like, "Yeah, I've got this right."
what really bugs me is that they didn't have the red eyes for Voldemort. They didn't bring those back.
I think that would look a bit too silly.
like,
I've not
It's a
read the books,
Voldemort.
but I think Voldemort with red eyes would look a bit too silly. Would look
I
a bit
mean,
too cartoon.
yeah.
But they had two people play Dumbledore in the original movies, but
Mhm.
I still can't I'm still find it really funny that Lord Farquaad is the new Dumbledore.
I've always liked the first portrayals from Richard Harris, and I know people are gonna say, "Oh, he was getting old by that point." He kind of did fit, the calm demeanor that Dumbledore had in those first few books of the
Yeah, but
movies.
this is one of the few roles that you can clearly tell that Richard Harris was sober because he was an infamous drunk.
Then again, you have to. He was in other countless classics like The Count of Monte Cristo, and
You're forgetting Gulliver's Travels.
yeah.
You don't know what
Yeah,
that
no, but
is,
I
do
do
you?
remember. Yeah, I don't know.
In
But I do.
1970,
I just remember.
there's a weird version of Gulliver's Travels from like 1977, which was I think a British Belgian collab.
I just remember
Have you
Count of.
seen have you seen Jeffrey Kitch's review of Gulliver's Travels? It's that
I have.
one.
Oh
Do you know who Jeffrey Kitch is?
no. I'm
Look him up.
just. All right.
Basically, think of it as British nostalgia critic, except that he's not as
Jeffrey.
Sh- Jeffrey Kitch.
Kitch. Okay.
Kitsch.
Oh, gotcha. There you go. I got you.
He's also done a Tapmore review.
Oh, him! Oh
He's
my
done
God,
he did it.
him! Yeah, I
Yes.
remember this fucker. Didn't he make a comparison of the entire episodes and Railway series stories?
Oh, you only know him from his Railway series comparisons.
Yeah, and that
Oh,
I kind of
he was
forgot.
a reviewer first. He was a reviewer first, then he did comparisons. That's really sad. He also does some. He also has a second channel called Jeffrey Kitch 2.0, where he does a bunch of film commentaries with some of his friends.
Not even lying. The first image result that I got from Jeffrey Kitch was he looks so dead ass, fucking tired. He looks so fucking done with it.
Yeah, because he's British. That's the whole point. He's basically
Yeah.
British nostalgia critic. Except that I actually really like his opinion. I respect Jeffrey Kitch's opinions rather than
It's
Walker.
just the way he pulls off the face. It's perfect to show the done face.
Yeah, because he's a British. We're pretty much done with everything. That's our basic resting face.
One sad leg. This is the town of Crovan Skate that Ty's working on right now.
But yeah, I would suggest if you want to get into Jeffrey Kitch, watch the Tapma review, then pretty much any of his other videos. Though I would say one of his best reviews is of the 90s Laurel and Hardy movie. Which, fun fact, there was a Laurel and Hardy movie in the 90s.
So apparently from Logio R Speedweed says Rick Mayall was going to play Peeves in
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
first Harry Potter, but the character was
Yeah.
cut in the last minute.
Yeah. Yeah, he literally said I think in some interviews, he was like, yeah, they asked me, they invited me, and then suddenly last minute they were like, sorry, we don't need you anymore. And he was really upset about it.
I wonder
Not,
why that
not,
was.
not like upset to the point where he was sued, but he was just like, I think he was like, oh,
T-Jack, look,
disappointed now.
It's Alex the Lion in the chat. Watch the Ready for Action Fireman Sam by Jeffrey Kitch.
Yes, Alexander Fox 5. That's also one of the best one of his best reviews.
Got a ping from the server.
Another thing that he's quite known for is all his stuff about. One thing that Jeffrey Kitch is quite known for is all his videos about asterisks. But yeah, he doesn't do much reviews anymore. He does mostly film commentaries on his second channel with his friends, and they're quite fun.
I was gonna write a comment when we were around the gravestones, but I've been unable to do that. Alright, time to open up trains. Oh, who just joined?
Harold.
Hello,
It's
man.
Harold.
Jesus.
It's Harold the Flopper Chopper.
It's Howard the Flopper Chopper.
Harry the Flopper Chopper.
I don't
Does
like
Harold,
these names that you're giving me.
does Harold only have like one line in the movie?
No, he has two lines.
Two.
That's it.
3.
Oh,
4.
no, he has routine flyby chaps, hello, and oh, sorry, Brooks, got to stay. I'd love to help and clean up, but go bye now. Two
So
lines.
it's 2 lines. Oh, what? Train to rebuild database. Why?
Welcome to trains.
Fucking trains.
Trains,
I have
man,
no
fuck
son. Referring to trains.
Oran's lawyers from down under, for reference, Eli Apollo doesn't mean to insult your very well designed game.
Very well designed. Very well designed.
So
Something I
well
found out at
so
some
fucking
point.
balanced. So fucking
Yeah.
balanced.
It
Yeah.
sure is.
Yeah.
Something I
It's the,
found
it's
out
the,
at some
Mango.
point
it's the
that
best
I think
game.
is
It's the greatest game
that's really
ever.
funny to me
It's
is
the
I
best
apparently
game. It's
live
the
in the
best of
same town
games.
as their headquarters.
It has the best assets. It has the
Oh.
best graphic settings whatsoever.
Bless you, anti-pesto.
Bless you, anti-pesto.
Bless you, anti-basto.
Ty, what could you done? You made everybody do Family Guy with Thomas now.
Why? Who else is in the Family Guy with Thomas?
Israel, the guy, not the country.
Fuck. This
Oh my
motherfucker
god,
right here.
Mark!
That would
What
be
the
wild.
fuck? What the fuck? Mark is in the chat? 4F Productions Mark is in the chat? What?
Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
Richard Harris turned up in quite a few films, even starring alongside Sean Connery in the Maguires in 1970.
I hate.
I got.
I
I
don't
just
like.
Hold on, hold
I
on,
just
hold
did
on. Sorry to interrupt you, but I got somebody in the chat to comment. Bless you, anti-basto.
Auntie. It's Auntie
On,
Basato.
on, oh, plenty, anti
Baseto. No,
baset.
bless you, Auntie Baseto.
Bassetto.
What's
Yeah,
Bizzetto?
Baseto.
Baseto.
Falsetto. It's falsetto.
Yeah, I didn't expect Mark to show up. Hello.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Yeah. Hi, Johnny.
Hi, doggy.
Ah, Nate.
Oh, hi, Johnny. I didn't know it was you.
Hi,
Hi,
Mark.
babe.
What?
We're just
What?
quoting the room now.
You're my
Hi,
favorite
Mango.
dog.
How you
Favorite,
been doing?
you're,
Yes,
oh,
thank
hi,
you,
fine,
Johnny.
you?
I didn't see you there.
Lisa.
Oh, hi, Johnny. I didn't see you there. That's
That's
me.
me.
Keep the change. You're my favorite customer. Hi, doggy.
Hi, doggy. Got to go.
I'm
Bye.
good. You, Harry?
It's so
I'm doing pretty good. I
unscripted.
haven't
It's such
talked
an
to you in a while. How have you
unscripted
been?
mess that you gotta love it.
Yeah, I've been alright. Doing my thing, you know.
Are you still working on the iOS or hybrid iOS?
Not the hybrid
No,
iOS.
no,
This
they're
iOS,
retired
though.
from the hybrid.
Oh, cool. The funny. The
They
Ty.
retired
No, no.
some
He
time ago.
he drags himself from his grave to work on the hybrid every so often, and then he goes back.
So he's like semi-retired.
Kind of.
Yeah.
I go. Oh yeah. Harry, you're prepared for this. You gotta prepare.
What?
Here it comes.
Die. See, I knew it. I knew it was coming. Or else you will die.
It's
What?
mean.
Just the fucking like, hello, goodbye. Oh, okay.
I'm
And
not gonna
also,
lie.
T-Jock,
It's peaceful muting that now. No
and
offense.
also T-Jock added this upon our suggest between actually no, T-Jock added this after a much agreement.
What? Okay.
Yeah, it's from yeah, it's from Ernest the Engine.
I
The
don't
engine
remember. I don't remember Ernest the Engine saying Nazi.
He did say
Yeah, he
that.
did. He
Yeah,
did.
he did.
Okay.
He was calling out Stefan because he apparently appeared in the Holocaust.
Oh, Ty, can we talk about Nazis or no?
Well,
What
we
the
already have, so it's a bit late to worry about that
Wow.
now.
It's a bit late to the party. We
As
but
long as
yeah, but
as
yeah,
long as we're
yeah,
not
but that's it.
as long as we're not supporting them, we're
No, we're
fine. If
not.
we're insulting them, we're
No.
fine. If we're insulting them, we'll be all right.
Yeah, screw those
Uh,
Well,
guys.
who are we gonna upset? The Nazis.
Probably.
Yeah,
Enough
but
of
who?
them.
it's
Yeah,
also
but
funny
Harry, who
because
cares? They're Nazis.
it's also funny considering Ernest's first line is just that he just it gets right to the fucking point.
Deadpans just goes Nazi.
Just gets right
Oh,
to the fucking point.
The fat controller.
I'm glad this is something my country has given to the
controller.
world.
So there's also the car one or traffic where
Get out of the
Er-
fucking
get
way!
out the fucking way! Fucking move it, Ernest! What are you doing?
I'm practicing my road rage.
Sorry, those
Wanker,
fucking spun.
wanker, cars.
What? So I've just got that.
Was that in earnest?
That's
Yes.
yeah. That's Stevie's
Ah,
character. He stutters the most like
inappropriate at
Oh, so
times.
you just look like a cunt. You're just like a cunt, a country driver.
Steve.
I think he needs to go to a speaking class.
Oh God, I
Does
remember
anyone remember
Stewie.
when I think it's Kodak 88 tried to do a reboot of Ernest?
I thought no,
Oh
he was
yeah.
making a model
It
of
was
it, wasn't
short
he?
lived, and then
yeah.
he was
He did
filming
one
episode
episode.
2. He was filming episode 2, and then it just died. It was
I
cancelled.
think he was also trying to do like replicas of James,
James.
Thomas,
Yeah, he
Diesel
was.
10, and Sir Handel.
And
And
that's
then
what,
as
and
I,
that's where the
whether
and
I
before
don't know
that
whether he
point,
got cancelled or
Wasn't it
something.
like
I
that
remember.
James also been
and
ported to trains or some shit, and then he was like, "No, it was bad" or whatever.
I
no.
don't
Also,
remember.
don't forget that when he was redoing James and the China Clay truck, he indirectly mentioned the missing coach episode before any of us knew.
What that
Well,
you
I
said in the
mean, Sid
start.
were also hiding the fact that the branch line coach was the special coach in like
Yep.
their drinks
Moch.
projects for years. And it was just, I think somebody also pointed out that there was an illustration of Grampus that was underwater, but it was flipped from the
Yeah,
original.
yeah. It was traced.
Yeah,
Someone traced the original screen cap, and someone outright called them out on Twitter.
yeah.
And there's even the one with Sunshine and Billy Shupak, which was allegedly another traced screen cap from Upriver. You know, that one deleted scene from Up with apparently in the extended episode there was going to be some extended dialogue between Sunshine and Billy Shupak, and this artist allegedly drew that deleted scene. You know,
I
traced
mean,
it.
it'd be good to give him anything because the scene depicts before Shupak actually enters the plot in the final episode, so he just kind of appears out of nowhere.
Yep.
Shelly Boopak.
Yeah. River is one of those ones that I look at it, and it's not an episode I particularly care for, but it's one of those ones where I'm like, how the hell do you extend this? I don't know. It just feels like,
I think there was probably a
yeah.
lot more stuff downriver.
The only
Like
thing I
sets
could,
up.
really think of is setting up the Warrior, Top Hat, and OJ.
Because
But
I
otherwise,
think those three came in a bit of left out of left field, but that was like still pretty.
I mean, it still works. It's better than a
It's
lot of the
still, I
other.
think it's one of
Yeah.
my favorite episodes. So I think it's
I don't
just
know. I
fun.
just don't really care about the Upriver episodes personally.
You probably wouldn't
Yeah.
like season 2 then. There would have been a lot more episodes.
I mean, they're fine. I think the other ones are more interesting.
And this was all due to the fact that they were having difficulties filming at the big port, at the big city port.
Big City Harbor.
It was just because they had to condense the set so much from what was originally intended. Like, if it was the full size it was meant to be, and they could actually like afford that, then I feel like it would have been way easier. There would
Oh,
have also been a lot more continuity issues. Or less
someone also
continuity.
pointed out that didn't Kudak also make a CGI series YouTube poops, and he made a fake trailer for Day of the Diesels that hit
No, I
stuck
think the
him
Day of
for.
the
Oh no,
Diesels
no,
fake
I think
trailer
you,
was somebody else.
I think you're yeah, Logi. I think you might be referring to someone else.
Yeah, because that fake Day of the Diesel trailer was, I think, that came out a month after Misty Island Rescue. I think when they announced, because I remember being fooled by that trailer.
The trailer also had that one Diesel 10 with the Daisy face jump scare.
It also had Diesel 10 clearly chroma keyed into an obvious shot from the model series.
Yeah, it's from I think it's from Stepney Gets Lost.
Yeah. You know who I miss in the fandom? Cactus.
I'm going to go now. Goodbye. It was the
All right, I'm back. What have I missed?
we were talking about Cactus.
Damn, that is a name I've not heard in a long time.
Yeah, I was just saying that's one guy I miss in the fandom. Just the oops, just how much it goes off the rail, how much he goes off the rails.
I was like, "Hi Harry, how are you doing?"
No response.
No reply.
His dial-up internet's playing up again.
Oh,
Someone's on the phone.
If anyone's got dial-up internet, it's me.
fine. Oh,
Ty, we're gonna have the OG Top Gear set somewhere.
I don't even
We need a
know.
record. We
I
really
was
need a
never a
record
Top
store
Gear
with the
person.
bottom gear.
Fun.
Bottom gear.
You just have a flipped
bottom
Reliant
gear.
Crovan somewhere. There's a model for it.
On the bottom gear.
No
Yeah.
way. Just have this. I don't think anyone in this chat would know a lot about this, but someone put in the Top Gear cast in Fallout 4, and in that
Wait,
one
Oh, I
video,
know those memes.
in that
those
one
memes.
video, um, Hammond throws a rock at the nuke, and it just straight up explodes in their face, and somehow it's implied, and it's some
Yeah. Something Kari, I think it did that.
yeah, and it's
He's also done Top Gear in Skyrim.
and it's
That's
implied
the most well-known ones.
and it's implied that the free survived the explosion at point blank.
The Ukraine Top Gear episode was a fun one.
I think I
But
remember that.
hang on, this one's labeled Chipsky Norton.
Why is Osama bin Laden? Says Jeremy Clarkson.
It's Osama bin Laden, said James Clarkson.
Might as well start getting going to get dinner. It's getting late.
Oh,
Not gonna disconnect from the call though.
Fair enough.
I'm just gonna basically transfer the call from my laptop to my phone.
Hmm.
I got you.
But that means I'm not gonna be paying attention to the live stream chat. At least not yet.
Mm.
I
There's not
won't
that
be
much
paying
going on.
attention to the live stream. Not yet. So, I keep saying this, but whenever I transfer, but if you hear that the audio quality from my Discord chat sounds shitty, it's because I'm transferring. So
Yeah.
all right, Willy and
Right, lads. I think I'm popping up for just a little bit. Just gonna go check up on some friends I haven't met in a while.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's good.
Alright.
No worries.
all right, Roger.
See,
Bye, Chris.
See ya.
Bye.
see you later in a little bit.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Now you see me?
He died.
He died.
Oh dear.
Oh dear me.
Ah, we've got
I hear a
roundabout.
train. I unironically hear a train passing by from my apartment room.
Is it
Choo choo.
Thomas?
I can literally hear the diesel horn. Might be a freight. And I'm still bleeding. Cool.
Wow.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh my, I'm a fucking idiot.
my.
Oh shit, Mango's.
Homer, you're a fucking idiot.
Oh, cool. Splendid.
Oh no, I
Oh
can't.
my cock, I'm gay.
I cannot delete murdered alley
Yay.
buildings.
Cock my pool, I'm yay.
Oh my god.
Yay.
Okay.
Ty, what was those fucking SpongeBob reels you were sending me on Instagram? They were fucking crazy.
They were just totally fucked. Like, totally fucked.
Like I remember the third and third one, but the second one,
Yeah, whoever made them has got some serious issues.
Oh, it's a mailbox.
Yeah.
That's cool. Very nice.
Let's have a look, and see, look at the mailbox.
Okay, I got everything.
Did you say you hate everything?
No, I got everything. I'm traveling on
okay.
bike now. If I would hate everything, I wouldn't be in the stream.
No, you'd be looking for this. You'd be doing the search for the West.
Exactly. Actually,
Do
that's.
do 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 do.
I got you.
Mac.
Nucky.
You'd be lucky to find me doing anything tomorrow after before 4 p.m. because I'm going to do some Passwalker training.
I'm gonna pretend I know what that is.
Basically, you got training for the whole hazmat shits and chemicals and how to deal with them.
Are you going to a fucking nuclear power plant or something?
I might.
Yeah, he's gonna cook that.
In Springfield, USA.
In
Yeah.
Chernobyl.
All right, I'm on my bicycle.
He's gonna start our Fallout.
Who just joined?
It is
Oh,
I,
shit.
the return. Because I've been in the server at least 2 other times.
Who's that?
4
I'm not looking
productions.
It took me by
It's the
surprise
inspector.
when you showed in the
Good grief!
chat.
It's you.
Mm-hmm.
Again.
Oh.
It's been a while. It has.
Yeah, last time it was with Alex and Hood.
Alex in the Hood. Who?
They're in PSI at the moment.
Hood McLeod. Hood McLeod. Oh, they were watching Bridge of Remagen, 1969 World War II film.
Yesterday they were watching Apocalypse Now, and the other time they were watching Snakes on a Plane.
Test 2 would take place.
It's very violent. I just
oh yeah,
letting you know.
No, I know the film.
What, Snakes on the Plane?
It has a lot of swearing.
If you hear my mic quality right now, Mark, and it's really shitty, it's
No,
because I'm riding my bike.
I heard in the stream. I'm actually looking at the stream too. So I was looking at the stream before joining. So.
Yeah, that's fair.
Well, right now I'm actually painting up my. Well, I've had this for for about a week now. My R-Duck locomotive Terrier into IEG, Improved Vision Green.
Ooh.
I made a picture on live stream so you guys can you can see it.
Might as well just turn on mine as well. Sure, what the hell I'm doing.
No, I'm just going to post. I'm just going to put it in live stream chat so that
What?
Because it's not.
Harry, what the fuck?
Oh.
The
Oh my
fuck
God.
did you put in chat?
What did I put in chat? Oh.
Fucking Super Mario Sunshine. What the fuck?
Super Grommet Sunshine.
Of course. Of course.
Here we are.
Grommet.
Yeah,
Of course, Wallace.
I was gonna say something, Harry, but I didn't want to be that guy.
I like it.
I didn't want to be that guy, but
I like the Terrier.
So it's an R-Duck. It's an R-Duck locomotive kit. Laser cut wood.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, last Friday I ordered and went ahead and ordered an E2. They make the E2 as well. 10 coaches, and the Brighton coaches. The four axle, the 2 axle ones.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Mark.
Hmm?
Are you going to be appearing for the Audrey extravaganza?
Am I going to show up? Am I going to show up for it? I'm not too certain at this rate. I am going to probably do something for it, but you have yet to decide or even start on anything yet.
Oh, Trent's in the chat now. Hello.
I may actually just be doing. I think the Ardent E2, if it gets here soon enough, will probably be the main will probably be the video I'll do for the 80th.
Video game.
It'll be off the corner, but if that's a lot of other but I still do have some other stuff I was doing. I mean, as you all probably saw, February I was pretty busy with going to the Florida live Steam winter meets and so forth.
I'm not sure if you were on the stream at that point, but recently watched the day the audience. It was a pretty good film. I'm not gonna spoil any details, but I highly suggest you watch the film if you haven't. For anyone who's American, because the UK premieres for the movie. Well,
Yeah, we
taken
haven't
off.
got we haven't got the Earth blew up. Yeah, and I'm really upset about it.
Next.
Holy shit! What the hell's going on over there? That's fair.
It's
Main problem
season
I have
10,
with the
Bertie and the carnival.
main problem I have with the Art Duck kit and an Art Duck kit at the moment is because I mean I did this with when I did my Dolgok kit, was that I should have painted certain things before assembling it all together. If I was ever deciding to paint with Dolgok, it was a last minute decision to paint it into a pseudo Talfin and green, but with the Terrier, I had it from day one. As soon as I ordered it, that I was going to paint it to improved engine green. So
I still have a kit that I it wasn't the baby two. It wasn't that. It was another one. Another freaking printer guy who had a very similar looking illustration Thomas accurate, and that fits on a
Is it
Terry
me
chassis.
am
I
I the
want
only
the
one who
Terry.
can hear like a whisper after Eli's voice here?
Yeah, I can hear that too. Like, what
It
the
sounds
hell?
spooky as fuck. What is
that
that?
might be
Who's
that.
there?
Might be the way.
No one replied.
Oh, he's probably he's driving.
No, I'm riding my bicycle right now.
Oh, that's what we're hearing. Oh, that's what we're hearing then. All right.
I'm right next to the road. Oh shit! Another plane. A plane's taking off right now.
And every year on the day of the
Everything's
accident,
happening.
the
Delta
Eli rides again
Yep.
as a warning to others, plunging into the plane, shrieking like a lost soul.
That was a Delta 737 that just took off right now.
Didn't pick up at all.
Delta.
Actually,
Delta.
I might as well mention right now. Next week, I'm actually going on a Steam excursion.
Oh yeah.
For those who don't know, U.S. Sugar down south in Clewiston, from where I am in Florida, they have their own steam locomotive. That weekend, they're going to have their Lake Placid Limited steam excursion. The number 148 heading. It's a couple friends of mine over at the Miniature Railway I volunteer with. We purchased tickets for the dining car exclusive.
Oh, Ty, Melwagon in the live stream chat on the YouTube stream is asking to do a drive session with the models that he sent you.
Yeah, I can do that.
That's later.
So hopefully these ones, the ones that he sent you, are fixed.
Yeah, we managed to fix it all up. Like fuck.
Hooray! We finally get
What
to
was
see
that?
what Liam's been cooking.
All right, across the road now, so I'm safe. There's a big ass bear at the university right now. I wonder if Mrs. Kindly is there.
No.
Yeah, you know what?
No,
I wouldn't be there either.
no, it's the carnival from season 10.
Yeah, May 4th.
I'm going
Please,
to
up above my
deal with
weight.
this back.
I came to eat for dinner, but now I'm just interested in looking at the carnival.
Yeah, but I do have a video. I do have a story that I am currently in the process of filming. That I'm in the process of filming of, though I've taken a bit of a long stint break from it. And I'm also writing another story to go after the facts. Ten Shine when he with Ten Shine when he released his model his S160 variation of Hank.
The true Hank.
I've started writing the process. I've started writing the script in advance. I mean, I got the model and I've been taking photos of it, of course, but I've been trying to map out. I mean, the general consensus is there is, Hank being brought back to Sodor, and is selected and is restored for use on freight working alongside Murdoch and Neville, but old grudges from World War II, from Neville from the war, sort of hamper Hank's new life on Sodor, essentially.
Sounds fun.
I'm still
We have a story.
indecisive what I'm going to do here, but yeah, that sounds pretty cool.
Sort of a dynamic between two different. The working title that I actually had was Iron War Horses, considering that both were built during the war.
May I suggest you call it War of the Austerities?
That might the general title of it, of course, is the whole thing's going to be based around Hank as the character. Hank, with him being, of course, the main character, book style. I don't know how many stories I can tell. You can tell by that. It may just be one whole special at this rate, but yeah, I probably could work that as a title instead of the generic. Instead of Hank the War or the American War Engine, which is what I've got at the moment.
Bit of a play on the War of the Roses, but War of the Austerities.
Rank the PTSD engine.
You weren't there in Nam, Neville. You weren't there. You didn't see the things I've seen, man. You don't know, man.
Actually, my idea of in chat. In the stream chat, Logio or Speedweed. I have to answer that question, but only for Caitlin. Mine's a bit specific. Mine is a bit specific, though, in the case that she's unstreamlined. She used to be streamlined, but in terms of her preservation, she's actually bought by an actual resident of the island of Sodor. I'm also in the process of working up that as well. I mean, I have the. I mean, I got the bottle. I mean, I have the bottle for it. It's that's actually.
Everybody's headcanoned that Con and Caitlin should have been coronations and duchesses.
Well, I thought of Connor in a different light, actually. Instead of being a duchess like Caitlin, I actually thought of him in as a very different locomotive.
Yeah, they
Oh.
He
You're right there, Eli. You muted for a sec. I'm sorry, you were saying?
I've actually thought of Connor as a Thompson A2/3.
Okay, so internet connections are
which is probably an A2/3 is probably the very least engine that anyone would think of for Connor.
I mean, they would have to. The whole point of Colin Caton was that they were able to match or supersede Gordon and Spencer, which explains why they were a bit like hesitant to race them. So
True on
them
that.
being coronations makes
Where
quite a bit of
it's like
sense,
now, bro.
unless you make Connor a bullied Pacific.
That could probably work if I
Mm.
make him a merchant navy. Because then, of course, because then comes Rebecca. Because then comes Rebecca, in which I have her, instead of being a merchant navy, I have her being a West Country.
Again, people, I would understand if people just went for the whole approach that Connor and Kate or Caitlin are based on some rejected specific proposals, because I heard that Bullied was working on a specific specific Pacific. Yeah, funny tongue twister.
I
That
think
was rejected.
Speaking of rejected designs, I find it really weird that Audrey didn't do anything with the rejected GWR Cathedral class.
Which is another Pacific proposal, isn't it?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it was the GWR's equivalent to a Pacific.
To a Duchess.
And I've seen a lot of
Pretty
people.
much, it's pretty much the
A lot of people
comparison that
reserve
the cathedral, if
the
built,
first.
would have been a Princess Royal.
Yeah. Actually, Christopher on Caledonia, actually.
Yeah,
made
Caledonian
up a
Works
model
has
of that.
done a concept of railworks, and if anyone's a fan of the 77C universe, a lot of those channels, Dark DJ, Streaming Westward, Epic Bastard,
Uh-huh.
and Angry Welshman all contributed to the development of the railworks cathedral class. So they feature in there. They're featuring in their series.
We're talking about your anger issues. You we pick.
Well,
Right
I can
now,
tell
I'm at
that.
a public place. I'm in a big, at a very public place cafeteria, so I might have to meet my neck for most of my eating time.
Hey, Ty, quick question.
Mm.
When we're for that song, that Thomas song we were doing, or I guess finishing up, what like percussion should we use? Because I don't know if like the Lin LM1 will sound nice with it. I don't know. It's kind of. I kind of think it's nice without it.
Yeah, it could
I
be.
mean,
It could be an ambient one that doesn't use percussion.
Damn.
all right. I just want to.
Well,
now I just gotta make it kind of sound like Thomas. I mean, like master mixing wise. Do you still use vinyl on it, on
Yeah.
Thomas stuff still, or no?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it looks like I found. Well, it looks like the the IEG I'm putting on the Arctic Terrier isn't actually going to be isn't going to be very accurate to the original because our duck styled the lining on the Southern Railway liveries. The main tell is the front splashers and sandbox arrangement. So what I've been able to find is that the art duck model is based on the A1 variation with the extended coal bunker with the rails added on. Right-hand drive instead of... Nope. No, it's still got the toolbox at the back. Right-hand drive as opposed to left-hand, as in the brake, as in the handbrake is on the right-hand is on the left-hand side. Actually, excuse me. Left-hand drive with the brake with the brake handle on the left side. Or I could be getting this all wrong, and it's supposed to be on the Yeah, okay. So it's okay. So what I've been looking at reference photos of the actual Terrier's interior is that's okay. Reverser is on the left hand. Okay, the reverser is on the left hand side. So so it is right on the cap on the front of the cap controls, and I'm not just going insane. I'm not going insane over it. Oh yeah, and by the way, this thing has working Stevenson's motion on the inside in between the frames. So they got that also on the 1400 and the E2. So I'm not surprised on that front. They actually have it on a few of the standard gauge ones. They don't have it on a smaller scale on the smaller gauge locomotives like Dolgok or Taliflin, because the spacing in between the frames is not too small in order to incorporate.
Valve Gear's a nightmare anyway.
In order to incorporate,
Nightmare.
and especially Stevenson's. I mean, the only thing it doesn't. The only thing it doesn't have in terms of the valve gear on the inside are the piston rods, but that's excusable. Again, state basing limitations and all that. Okay, so
how do people make like every time I see somebody do like season like 1 through 4 screenshots, they always make it like blurry as like shit. I don't think Thomas in the season 1 through 4 was like that blurry.
Because Mandela reflects nostalgia.
Really? Oh.
Yeah, and also
I always remember Thomas being clear.
a lot of the
You might
stuff
have been.
they're probably basing it off on the original scans and not the restored stuff.
Well, it's wrong and inaccurate and fake and gay.
Wait, what were we talking about?
I was going on a rant about how people like always blur their shit when it comes to like classic Thomas stuff in trains. Well, movie stuff I can understand, but no, it's like they just make it full on blur, like put like some blur effect on it.
Oh, I've never noticed that.
With movies, I kind of understand because like they kind of had that. I like movies. Oh, I don't think I told you or showed you, Ty, but I actually found like a copy of Jaws on VHS. I need to find the second one.
Or is it like a really bad 4x3 crop, or is it a pan scan?
It'd probably be pan
No,
scan.
pan scan is the 4x3 one. Would have been a 4x3.
I'm not sure. I haven't really watched it. I haven't watched it.
Or is it like one of those ones that has the cinematic aspect ratio, but it's still cropped into it's
the letterbox
4x3, but you still see the black bars in the top and
Wouldn't they
bottom.
really do that? Well, I don't know if they would do that for VHS, but they probably did it for Laserdisc, didn't they?
No, they did that. Some VHSs they did do that.
Laserdisc, they had the full-on widescreen.
Laserdisc is such a funny product.
Laserdisc is such an underrated video format. If the discs and the players weren't so expensive, it would have caught on.
Well, no, it kind of sucked quality. It had sucky quality, didn't it?
It was better than VHS.
It was better than VHS.
Way better than
here's
VHS.
The thing, it's like so did Betamax, but that kind of didn't go out too well either.
It was about the same, wasn't it?
No, I think it had better quality.
It's like HD, DVD, and Blu-ray.
Was,
like
when you're comparing qualities of Betamax and VHS, Betamax was the superior quality, but the players and the tapes were so
expensive, wasn't it?
Stupid.
Yeah, wasn't it just like one full tape instead of like, I mean, like VHS was like.
Yeah, and you couldn't. The reason why VHS won was because the blank tapes can hold up to like, I think 4 hours worth of content. So I think people would rather. People then went.
Gee, I want to know what Betamax like video
quality is better. I think they can deal with the less quality product if it meant they can store 4 hours worth of TV shows.
Yeah. Oh man, I really want to get like a tiny like VHS camcorder and shit. It'd be really nice to walk around with it.
That
That looked like a fucking idiot,
that's
but
unlocked the
still.
core memory. The bulky home video camera.
No, I'm talking about like the tiny ones that you put in your palm.
Oh,
But yeah, I did actually used to have one of those, but it broke. It broke.
oh.
And it didn't had a battery back on it. It did, but like it wasn't working. But those batteries on the VHS camcorders don't last long. Like the battery, like the big old bulky like battery packs that you slide on into the camcorder.
Vaguely.
There we are.
Maybe I'm just the old one here. I don't know.
We're all old here, mate. Well, most of us are.
Why not?
I remember watching
All
like
right.
Smurfs on the VH. I remember watching like I was at babysitter's house. I used to watch like Smurfs and Scooby Doo on VHS. Also, when I was a kid, I used to find the rewind effect really funny back then. I don't know why. Because it's like it was so fast. It kind of made me have like an autism moment and laugh my ass off.
It was a stim.
It was a stim, yeah. It was like a YouTube poop. Man, YouTube poops are. Some of those YouTube poops are kind of getting out of hand now these days. They don't make them like they used to. Not in this country. Ty, quick question. Did you ever have a DS growing up?
Yeah.
Which one was like the big bulky ones or the DS Lite?
The
I had
original
the
bulky
DS
one.
Lite.
And
Yes, myself.
If you ever modded if you ever get like a 3DS Ty, you should mod it because like it gives you so much shit on it. I think can you mod GameCubes?
Probably.
Pretty cool.
I mean, you could. I mean, I think it would probably be harder to mod a GameCube.
Yeah, because it was like, yeah, I think because of the tiny discs they have. Like, I don't know how like
What was it? Mini CD or something? Or
No,
was
it
it
was
like?
their own format, but it did sort of copy the. I don't know if it
Was
has like
it
a specific
was
name, but it was like the smaller CDs
because
in
I know
format.
that the mini CD format was a format
didn't
that
Sony have
Japan
like a
used for
Walkman for those
singles.
tiny CDs?
It
They
was
did, I think.
Japan had a market. I think it was popular in Japan because they used it
Mhm.
for singles.
Oh yeah,
Kind of
that's right.
kind of
CD
like
singles, yeah.
45, kind of like how back then 45 singles, kind of like that.
Yeah.
It's literally the same quality, but it's just I don't know
It's
what's
just
the
less
difference between mini
material for
CD.
the disc,
I think it's
Did he
just
ever
less
make
space on
singles
it.
on a cassette tape?
probably.
Like I know they have like remixes and stuff like because I have like a Paul Abdul one with like remixes, but I don't know if they ever made like singles on VH. I
Yeah,
know they did like
I think you were
or
able to get cassette singles because
I
you
mean
could
what
get cassette
yeah.
albums,
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can.
but it was just
Yeah, there's
shit quality.
I need to
'Cause it's
find
cassette.
Thriller and Bad. I need because I right now have Off the Wall and Dangerous. I need to find Thriller and Bad.
Mhm. They
Michael
just like
Jackson.
I say cassette is shit, but I mean there's like certain releases and now
I
people are like, hey, we want cassettes because vinyl is expensive. Vinyl re-releases are
Vinyl. I mean,
expensive.
yeah, vinyl's cool though. I like vinyl.
I like CDs.
I mean,
CDs nuts got them.
I
I've got
can't really.
plenty of
I mean,
CDs.
vinyl's just.
I got
I think
diagnosis
vinyl's
with
a bit overrated.
CDs.
I'm glad there's a market. The market's back for it, but it's just like a bit overrated, mate.
Yeah,
It's not that
and
good
so
of
are cassettes. They're
quality.
bringing back.
Just
They're kind of bringing back
saying.
cassettes too. And it's like they also making Sony Walkman. It's like expensive as shit now.
I
It's
mean,
nostalgia.
I kind of want a company to be like, hey, we're gonna do a laser disc of this modern movie.
I hope
That's
they
something I
don't.
would buy. I want them to.
I think some do, but it's very rare because it'd probably be really
I want
expensive.
them to because
I
I
mean,
think
okay,
laser
let
disc
me
is
see
very
how much
underrated.
like laser discs players are like nowadays.
They're a bit.
You know what I want them to do? I want them to bring back HD VHS.
That was a time.
We should bring back Super VHS.
Just-
Wow, $500 for a laser disc.
probably even a lot more, depending on what film the Laserdisc is for.
Also, it depends on the condition.
That too.
Did he ever
Like a
put
good
anime on
mint.
Laserdisc, or was it just a VHS
Oh
thing?
yeah, oh yeah. You could buy pretty much all of Neon Genesis Evangelion on.
Dude, okay, so I
Yes.
just looked up
Oh,
like
yeah.
Sony Walkmans on eBay. The first thing I see is like first Sony Walkman, $1,600.
Yeah, that seems about right.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, if you
Jesus
want
Christ.
if you want a proper Walkman, you want the true Walkman. Yeah, yeah, you're
Man,
gonna
there's
be
this one for
forking out a lot.
$89. It actually kind of looks pretty good.
I mean, have they started to produce have they started to produce because they're
Like
slowly doing because people are slowly doing
they're making new
releasing
Walkmans now.
new sets up, but have they made proper
Not
new
Sony, but
cassette Walkmans
they're
or
making like there's a company called We Are Rewind, and they just basically like they just make like a big old bulky cassette player.
We Are Rewind?
I heard it is
Sounds
nice
like they just.
quality.
It sounds like they've stolen the name from Vinyl Rewind.
We want era.
No, I was making a reference to the YouTube channel Vinyl Rewind.
Why does that sound familiar though?
Oh, Vinyl Rewind? Yeah, he reviews bands and stuff, but he goes from it from a vinyl collector's perspective.
Anthony Fantano here. Man, I really want to make more 80s stuff again. This is, I don't know, for some reason, it's like, I think because I grew up so much on the 80s and 90s music and some of the 2000s, I don't really care for this modern music. It's like, I think it all kind of sounds the same now, don't y'all think?
I don't
Well,
think it
I've
Depends.
never really been
depends
into.
on.
I've never really been into modern music. I think that's mostly just because I think nothing really can compete with the Beatles. So I'm just
The
like,
Beach Boys,
why?
that's
me
No,
too.
that's just an incorrect opinion.
But
Um,
I go
True.
from the
Yeah,
perspective of I like if I like the sound of a song, if it's modern or old, I'll go, yeah, that's good.
I want to
But
recreate. What I want to recreate with my music is like that 70s soul music.
mhm.
They have nice harmonies with like guitars, pianos, and like so nice, so nice.
nice. Everything in this cafeteria either has a long line or has no plates or no cups for me to have. Like,
Ty, did you ever go back to that yacht rock idea that you posted on Twitter a couple months ago?
No,
What do
not
you
for a
guys?
while.
What do you guys think of what I posted in Lightfeed?
I
Good.
think what you
Listen,
should do is make it runnable and then drive it.
I know a couple of there are some people that have done exactly that with their art duck kits, where they actually put motors in the models. I mean, I'd love to, but I kind of put the valve gear in it already, so no space. It's possible. What I'm referring to actually is the main work I'm
Anything is
doing with
possible. We have the technology,
what I was referring to was the spoke
but we
box.
don't necessarily.
we have
but
technology.
we have the technology.
Oh,
We can improve.
that's not
We
funny.
can improve them, but we don't necessarily want to spend the money to make it to do it.
Paint work on the smoke box start on the smoke box start and the handrail above it and the railing above it. As you can see in the background of it, I'm actually using reference photos of Fenchurch.
Mhm.
Since it's
Nice.
in improved engine green, is probably the best representative
Max
of the
Terrier
lift at the
55
moment.
Stepney would be proud.
Oh, he knows I have this. Actually, if you notice, the funny thing on this particular one, if you look at the image above, if you look carefully enough, you see that I did a bit of an error on the lower end and put the brake plugs in reverse.
Good job.
Yeah, I can't remedy that now because the glue
What's
I
that wrong
use
sound?
on this, the glue I used on this thing is, yeah.
No, I wasn't laughing at you. I was laughing at
Oh,
fucking
okay.
T-Jog. Just fucking, you pressed the wrong button.
Oh, okay.
No,
No, but
no.
the stuff
I would be the president from Smiling Friends. I would accidentally launch a missile when calling for
no.
napkins.
the glue I used on both of my object kits is Glue Master's Cyanoacrylate, which is incredibly strong. Like the miniature, back in the film industry when they were doing miniatures for visual effects stuff, they used that kind of glue, which if it sticks on, it stays on. It's very difficult to get off.
Interesting.
So there's no way that this thing that I'm gonna be able to get the brake box back on. But as soon as I paint it up, it shouldn't make much of a difference. Shouldn't make much difference because the rigging and the frames on the outside are gonna be in black anyway. So no problem.
Mango,
Are you
how's
gonna
your
try?
guitar journey going?
It isn't.
No.
Oh. Did you quit?
I haven't quit. I just haven't gone back to it in ages.
Yeah, I think you should, in my medical opinion.
Okay.
So are you gonna put the Smiling Friends house somewhere?
Yeah.
I don't watch that show.
What?
Love Tesco.
For God's sake, not
Tesco's.
another. For God's sake, not another fucking
Hello, horse.
Tesco
I
tie.
should call you Tesco.
I don't think we have a Is Tesco's a part of America or is it just a British thing?
It's
I
a
think
British thing. It's a British thing.
It's a British.
I
It's a
did-
British brand.
Okay.
I think some places
Oh, I'm thinking
in
of
people
Costco's.
might
No,
have a Tesco,
Costco.
but I don't think
I have a Costco right next to
Not
my
in
movie
America.
theater.
We don't have a Costco's in where I live.
make one.
I don't know what the nearest
You're
Costco is.
right,
locally.
Mango. Why don't you come over here and make one?
I wouldn't. You couldn't like hold me at gunpoint to make me step into the US.
Not even for a mango snack.
Scooby snack.
No. If you held a gun to me, I'd point it at my own head.
Wow.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Wonderful.
Oh, I can't wait for the video to get done, Ty. It's going to be amazing. I'm super proud of the shots that I did for the night train thing. I think I
Lovely.
showed you one of the. I think I showed you one of them in DMs. With the night guard, not night guard. With the guard. So fucking cool. I will say though, Ty, it's not going to be as long like the iOS trailer, but
Mm.
just yeah.
But
If
we
you want
do
it
have-
longer, like if you do want it longer, just let me know.
The nearest Costco to me is in Southampton.
Do y'all hear like a weird like high pitched noise?
No.
Hmm.
I think we call that tinnitus.
No, I was thinking it's in trains.
Engines
Yeah, it's in trains.
tonight.
Also have I bought the RDuck E2 as well. Last on Friday. So well, once it gets here, of course, the plan, of course, obviously, is to make it into Thomas. But considering the 80th anniversary, I might do a video on that particular one.
Ty, this is 0 10 inaccurate. Tesco doesn't have orange handles.
I think you're just a hater.
What about a B&Q's?
Being fucking cute. Wow.
I don't think so.
You should put a Walmart in there.
The only reason why I know being.
Quick question for the Brits: do y'all have Walmart?
No.
No.
I think the equivalent. I think the Walmart equivalent would be Asda.
Would
'Cause I
it?
think
Do
they're
y'all
owned
even
by the
have a
same company.
Best Buy or no?
No.
Damn. Where y'all
It's
have
like-
like fucking Micro Center?
Don't
like
make me upset.
Curry's, isn't it?
No, not even
No.
close. It's not even close. It's like Micro
Cool.
Center is a true
No, to a Best Buy equivalent.
no Best Buy. Oh, what would be the British equivalent? I would say it's probably Tesco.
To Best Buy.
fucking.
Best
Yeah,
Buy
Best
is
Buy
a
equivalent.
electronics.
Oh,
Yeah.
but like Micro Center,
Like
no, we haven't got anything. Curry's, but Curry's is more like everything. But like
Yeah, that's best.
it's more like more home appliances and TVs with like very little computer stuff. Which is really sad because I would love for Micro Center to have some branches in the UK. Because I would just quit my job at Waitrose and work at Micro Center because I do like computer tech.
I'm guessing y'all get y'all's like PC parts whenever y'all want to buy one from either from Newegg or Amazon.
Overclock is UK or Amazon for me, basically. Or if it's like say a phone or an Apple Watch, probably through John Lewis. Because I get staff discount.
the problem with the duck kits that I mostly have is, yes, the wheels move, but sometimes. Well, this is mainly because I painted the valve gear on mine.
Do they lock up?
Yeah, it's getting locked up, and I gotta reposition. I gotta reposition
What
the
if
rods.
instead instead of they locked out, what if they locked in instead? You know.
Basically, with the paint, what the problem is the paint. Was the paint I put on the big ends. It's causing it to seize up on the axle.
Causing them to seizure. It's such a dumb
It's a
joke.
major pain in the ass to get round.
Ty, we have too many Tesco's. Can you change it to a Waitrose or something?
We don't have Waitrose. We've got about there's Tesco in there's a Tesco in Ellsbridge. There's a Tesco in there's the what do you yeah, the Tesco in Kildane. Tesco in Crovan Gate.
B and Q's. Or actually, no, Halfords. Damn it.
I'm trying to think how many
No,
Astons. I think there's an Aston.
where I shouldn't have on the.
There's an Aston in Milford. There's Aston in Wellsworth. I know Cromwell's got a Sainsbury's. Oh, yeah, I can do.
What about Halfords?
Aston, Wellsworth, and Aston Milford. Let's go. Well, Ellsbridge. Oh.
Oh, for context exclamation, I accidentally put paint on the brake put red on the brake rigging when I right on the brake rigging. I gotta put that back in black. I'm trying to paint the inside portion of the frames on the Terrier where I can, where the easily seen it is.
I know Stepney, the frames are like a dark red, like on the side of the running board or the footplate.
Yeah, on the side of the running
on my
board.
knees.
But on the inside, it's a much brighter red,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
including on the big ends and the slide, including on the big ends and the coupling rods on the side on the valve gear on the inside of the frames. That is.
Mm.
The inner portion of the frames as well. Actually, the inner frames as well actually are in red. If you're wondering what paint I'm using for that, I'm actually this is actually the first bottle I want to say this right now. I'm actually using testers. There's enamels for this.
Fair enough.
And yes, I do have thinner for thinner for the brushes, so I can. I learned that the hard way actually when I tried to wash the enamel paints off the brushes. All of a sudden, I was like, wait, why is this going all over the place instead of off the brush? I then looked up and realized, oh, I gotta use thinner in order to get it off. Luckily, there was a big brand hobby store near where I live, so I was able to find a jar of Tester's thinner in order to solve that issue.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So yeah. Take advice. Don't try to wash Tester's enamel paints with water.
Mm-hmm.
Buy a jar thinner. But yeah, that's what I was going to use. I would have bought a jar of Tester's enamel for the blue for Thomas, but the stores that I went did not have them in their store in the lots. So I went to a hobby store further away, a regular business, and I bought sky blue of both the Mr. Hobby and the Tamiya brand. I couldn't find French blue. I couldn't find French blue though. I would have bought French blue if I could find it in the acrylic batches. Oh, and I also bought some Mr. Hobby yellow, just in case. Mainly for the cab windows for Thomas, except for the circular ones. Those I'm probably going to paint in a Vallejo gold, in which I also have that. I also have two bottles of Vallejo ochre, which I could have used instead of the Mr. Hobby orange yellow, which is what I'm using for the yellow ochre and the improved engine green, in which I think it looks nice.
Mm-hmm.
Looks close to what I've seen in the illustration in the pictures of Fenchurch that I've been referencing.
Roger.
For the green, actually, I've been using to me. What color is this? Dark green 2. Okay, which works pretty well. I think the real pain that I had was the inner lining on the side tanks. Got a photo of it. Yeah, that. You can see as well. There's a couple holes in the red portion where
Mm-hmm.
I think I chipped some of the inner wood out of it. I mean, I used an X-Acto blade to cut the tape.
Mm-hmm.
It's not exactly accurate all the way around, but as close as I'm likely be able to get, really, because of how fiddly it is. Honestly, I should have went with a southern olive, but I really wanted to do improved engine green because obviously the molding in the wood, the laser cut molding in the wood alluded to improved engine green.
Mm-hmm.
So I really wanted to go with. That's what I really wanted to go with. That's what I'm trying to go with right now. But when E2 comes, I'm definitely going to change methods in terms of painting because I have to stop painting these kits when they're already fully assembled. That's the problem.
Yeah, probably doesn't help.
Yeah, it doesn't help when it's fully assembled. I have gotten smaller tone brushes to use for paint for certain areas of the paint and work that is.
Mm-hmm.
And they've come in handy, and they've come in handy, especially the smallest their testers brand. The smallest of them actually works out pretty well in certain areas, such as the sides of the footplate.
Excuse me.
Actually, no. Actually, no. I'm gonna paint. I'm gonna do the same as I did before. Start lining on the other side of the tanks. Actually, no. Well, actually, I'm gonna start with the green. You know what? Let me get a picture of the Art Dog. The Art Dog clock. That way, you all have an idea of what that one. This is one of the higher quality reference images I took of it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, looks good.
Well, this is before I got the paints that I have now. I'll probably do some touching up on it, especially the side rods, to not have yellow. The one mistake I made with it, though, was that the boiler lining on the actual Talflin green is actually black, not
Mhm.
yellow. So at a later date, I'm probably going to change and revert that. I may also go back and repaint the buffers into I have a Pester's gunmetal, which would be probably the best paint to use in that sense.
Mhm.
I'll use that to repaint. I may also repaint some of the copper items, such as some of the pipe work and especially that copper band on the chimney.
Oh no! I think that was Chris dying.
No, that was Mango.
Oh no, Mango. That was Mango. Chris died way over. Shit. Check chat. Oh, Matt's in the chat. Hello, Matt. Hello, Matt. The MH194.
Hey. Yeah, all those spinning circles that are on Ty's UI those are all spline and track. Those are all spline and track points. Been a standard for the surveyor for quite a long time. Just basically where your connection points for the tracks and spline and portions are at. Same thing in the right. That had an ammo on it. This one did not. It's not the best condition either. People shake the stone is better. And fine. And we get let's do that.
Running to a cemetery, right next to a garbage can. How convenient.
When I went to one of the FLS winter meets I went to in February, I actually spotted one. I actually had a chance to ride behind it. A little bit. I think some of you watched my video from my video originally for Ridge this year. You might have seen that engine in action.
I don't think I've been pretty busy at the moment.
Yeah, it's in my stream chat.
All right. What? All right. Made it. Oh, Sterling single.
Yep. 7.5-inch gauge. It was actually built by a Brit who emigrated to the U.S.
That's interesting. I've yet to do.
What I heard from another person in the hobby when it was first built, that the pipework and it was up to snuff, so it had to be tweaked. The original builder unfortunately passed away a couple of years ago, but his son actually took ownership of it, and he runs it at meets and such. And he ran that at Ridge this year. actually, one of the guys I know over there at the place, they also had one of these in 7.5.
All right, I'm reloading the stream so I can catch up to the live stream chat. Let's see what I missed.
OSWR
Been a
Adams
very chill
B4.
chat. It's been a very chill stream today.
Yeah, really chill.
I like that.
B4 tank engine.
I had a good dinner and nothing bad happened to me. That's good.
But that particular Adams B4 was actually imported from the UK.
Yeah, that Adams before I see it. It's the
Yep.
040.
Yep. And if you can tell behind it, the driver had to sit on a an American style flatbed in order to actually drive the thing.
Yeah, like a
doesn't
little
have the
flatbed. I
super-
see it. Yeah, he doesn't have a chair for the locomotive, so he has to ride on
He
the
had to sit.
flatbed.
He had to sit on it. He had to be on his knees in order to reach the back head.
Yeah, as I can see.
Fun fact, fun fact. I don't mention this in my video of my time there, but when he acquired the B4, it came with a bucket of get this. It came with a bucket of Welsh coal.
Oh,
Legit,
so Henry.
like, legit Welsh coal. But the context, of course, is those of you in Britain know about the situation that's going on heritage railways at the moment with the diminishing quantity of Welsh coal. Ever since the last few mines over in Frosty Fan near Merthyr Titfield. Apologies if I get that.
Titfield?
Merthyr Titfield.
Fandom.
Yeah. Apologies if I
Titfield
mispronounced that.
Fandom. I have yet to actually finish Titfield Thunderbolt.
Stop what you're doing right now, you lying and shit.
I apologize.
Or actually,
I apologize
I've only
if I
seen
get that.
I've only ever seen the beginning, and it's for a very shitty quality because I was watching it from phone. No, in a Discord call.
But yeah, ever since that particular mine shut down, the power plants and the last power stations that run on coal also shut down. Welsh coal has been becoming very expensive and very hard to come by.
But that's just real. Didn't know that.
It was fictional, made up by Audrey for Thomas.
Yeah, like. Ooh, that's a nice shot.
Quite a lot.
You know,
The other side.
I've been thinking about it. If I'm gonna make maybe a definitive version of Thomas, I could probably make a mishmash of all the Audrey models. But Mark III is still kind of considered the best performing Thomas overall.
Thomas is
Even though,
Thomas. He's Thomasing whatever he can Thomas. Speaking of Thomas, he's pretty stupid. I hate him.
I know. He's a fucking idiot. Not S160 Hank.
Yep.
And I have yet to decide. I already said I have yet to decide what I got in store for Hank because I haven't really properly decided which engine I should go for. Either a
Damn
fictional
it,
one
Bobby.
or just the standard S160.
particular for Hank and my story, my story, my overall lore of Hank, which I've already written down, is that he's actually one of the ones that was sent to Poland after.
Hello, Poland. I
Yeah,
took a
Poland. Yeah, he's
walk to Poland.
Yeah, one of the PKP examples that ended up in Voston later on in the service and withdrawn there.
I've actually known. I think some of the Class 28s back in the First World War were used by were considered or were
Oh.
used by the ROD. I think it was considering.
I love war.
I don't know, but
my
I don't know. I don't know if that'd be the case. I don't know if that would have been the case if.
Or it was, or might have been the Class 27. I'm thinking of.
Either way, I'm not sure if the War Ministry would have. I don't even know if they had any locomotives that had inside joy valve gear, because that's what the 27s and 28s had. Yeah, contrary to popular belief, James does not have inside Stevenson motion. He has inside joy valve gear.
Yeah, but there's a consensus that that he was properly rebuilt with another sort of valve gear.
Wow.
Yeah, it might be possible.
Yeah, there we go. It was 1917. 32 Class 27s were loaned to the ROD during World War One, for which they were given numbers 1700 to 1731. We already increased those numbers to 7,000 to avoid duplication. 22 of them also exchanged their six-wheel tenders for eight-wheel tenders of Aspinall's 080s. All of them were eventually returned during 1919 once the war had ended, their tenders being re-exchanged and original numbers restored. So yeah, it was the Class 27s.
Excuse me. So what y'all think about that Family Guy pilot?
Whoa, that's ahoy.
This music was so shit.
Yeah, like especially the ending. Just like what? What were they thinking?
Like, I never got. Honestly, swear to God, I never got the Jehovah's Witness joke until just a couple days ago. In the first episode, he was like, "Y'all want some pancakes?"
Yeah, because Aunt Jemima.
And
Yeah.
Jemima's. That's
Jemima's
also it's from
Witness.
the pilot.
Yeah. Like, I didn't know that was a Jehovah's Witness joke until like a couple days ago. I was like, oh. So fucking funny. Stewie, I think Stewie's like closing was a bit weird in a pilot too. Was it like, I think it was like purple and green, wasn't it?
Yeah, purple and yellow, I think.
No, it was
Purple and
green,
green.
right?
Or was it green? I'm not sure.
Purple and green.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, it was probably green.
Ty, are you tired? You
was
sound
green.
very fucking tired.
Yeah, I'm probably going to go to bed soon.
It's really late. So
It's 1 a.m. It's 1 a.m. for Ty over there.
Ty, go to bed. Why are you up in 1 a.m.?
Because I've lost control of my life.
That's a Rugrats reference. Rugrats.
What are you doing making the iOS at 1 a.m.?
It's what are you doing making iOS? It's 1 o'clock in the morning. Because I lost control of my life.
What's it called? Nice guy. I don't want that. Yeah, there we go. Much better.
Just insert Ty screaming at the top of his lungs. Here's your iOS. Here's your iOS stream chat. Oh, it's okay. It's okay, Uncle Ty.
Uncle
I'm not feeling
Ty,
hungry.
Jesus.
I'm not feeling hungry anymore. Insert Ty screaming at the top of his lungs. Ah!
Oh my.
How man?
I wonder
Fucking
if they ever
idiot.
added the fucking MJ episode on DVDs of The Simpsons. I hope they did, because I really want to watch that fool. Did they actually get MJ to voice it, or was it somebody else who did it?
No, Michael did the normal speaking voice.
Okay. It was only not the singing though.
Yeah.
Was it because it was under a contract or something? There.
There's a whole bunch of ifs and whys about that.
Yeah. I think that was also kind of the same thing for that California raisin commercial.
It was the same guy who did the California raisin commercial.
Yeah, wait, he did both the Billie Jean bit in Simpsons and the Grapevine? Or the
Yeah.
California
Yeah.
Raisins?
Yeah.
Well, ain't that something? I didn't know they were the same person. Okay.
And he
Oh
also
man, it'd
did
be so cool if somebody.
he did a bit in the Flintstones as well. Cartoon.
Michael Jackson was in the Flintstones?
Yeah, Michael Jack Stone.
Oh, Michael Jackson.
Shut up. Shut up. Oh my god.
You think I'm joking, but I'm not.
Michael Jack Stone.
Michael Jack Stone.
It's ironic too, because he was singing like "Don't get
Can't.
drugs, kids," while his name is called Michael Jack Stone.
Michael get Jack Stoned.
I'm gonna get Jack Stone off this fucking glove. I don't know. Billie Jean is my lover.
Have you cut Gay Luigi?
How? Why was there a gay? Why is there a gay Luigi now? Gay.
Gay.
Oh, interesting.
Spaghetti!
Okay,
Die.
so the reference I'm using for the interior of the cat, the front for the boiler back cat on the cab interior is actually an image that was taken off of number 70 Poplar when it was displayed on Poplar Street in London. I noticed right next to the fire hall door, there's a builder's plate, and it's the Israel Newton's plate, because obviously Poplar had a new boiler fitted to it a while back.
Boiler. Michael Jack Stone. I love that name. Wasn't he like singing "Beat It" or something? He's like telling kids not to do drugs.
Yeah.
Pretty ironic, no.
Yeah, I'm gonna end stream now, so I will catch you guys.
Shenanigans. Goodbye, everyone.